Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's D&D campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, D. Blackwater, Milo Reuter, and Phoebe Wilhine. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. With a group of Shroomish by their side, the gang hears something on approach. Things are about to heat up in the Xanthan jungle. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome back. Boarding Party 109. Holy cow. Climbing the ranks so quickly. Last time, you learned a bunch of names, learned a bunch of titles. We're not going to go through it again. And when we left off, just to bring us right back into the moment, there was a downed tree. Phoebe almost stepped on a couple Shroomish, and they went, "Ooh!" so that he wouldn't step on them. And then a Breloom stepped down and went, "Whoa!" so that you wouldn't step on its friends. And then you heard the beating of wings and the snapping of some Twiggies. Mm-hmm. Now then, bringing us into the moment. Phoebe, as you finally take your second step so that you're planted on the other side of the log, Sage is right next to you. Flittering out from the tree line is a very large moth-like creature with big red wings. And with each flap of the wings, little ashes kind of fall off. Seems to be emanating heat, so to speak. And you're noticing that what sounded like the beating of many wings was almost like a rippling of the air around this thing with each wing beat. It seems to be almost setting the oxygen alight with each flap of the wings. It doesn't seem particularly concerned with you.
Okay.
But it do be looking at those Shroomishes.
Oh boy.
And it's got angry eyebrows almost. It looks like it's just been disturbed by the sound of as it flies up. You and Sage are currently interposing between the Shroomishes just by design. They're sort of hiding behind you.
Okay.
They've implicated you in a crime. Whatever they did.
Great.
Whatever they did, you're now in the way.
Am I going to forest court?
Yeah. Yeah.
Forest court.
Yes. Yes, you are. So I'm going to throw it to you, Phoebe. What would you do in this moment? This moth-like creature is quite large. It's about half the size of you, but it's floating.
Flapping?
Yeah, so it's floating, meeting eye level with you,
Okay.
but kind of looking down at the Shroomishes, who are still
It's mad at them?
Yeah, seems to be.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna look down at them and be like, what'd you do?
And that thing looks even more annoyed. And it seems to just be waiting for you to get out of the way.
I'm not gonna
To
go
which I'm going to tell
away.
Sage, you feel a certain rush return to you.
Oh boy.
A little bit of a grassy, protective feeling.
Yeah.
How would you channel this? How would this manifest in this moment? You've got a being of bug and fire abilities in front of you. Two things you're not particularly keen on.
Yeah.
But you feel compelled to protect these smaller Shroomishes who seem scared.
Yeah.
What would you do? Attack, defend, deflect?
We're gonna defend right now.
Defend?
We're not gonna start it.
Okay.
If he wants to start some trouble, he's gonna have to instigate.
Okay. A nice little, bramble bush kind of grows around the Shroomishes as this large creature looks down at you, Sage.
No,
As if to
not
say,
today.
how dare you? As it flaps its wings. Sage, you've got all your pals behind you.
Yeah.
You've been worried about a moment where they might be in danger. How are you reading this situation, Sage? I'm curious. I'm shrinking a moment down into microseconds for you before anyone else can do anything.
He's getting ready.
Okay.
Just prepared for any sudden moves.
Ready for anything.
Yeah. So he's watching very, very closely.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Give me a perception check from Sage. That was a good Sage, by the way.
Thank you.
So let's get a perception check from Sage. This is as Phoebe is taking her second step over the log. Sage, time seems to slow for you in this moment. As your pulse kind of slows down.
All right. 8.
8. Okay. You see behind you there's sort of a downed tree. Phoebe's just taken that second step over. You hear the crunching of her boot on some twigs as you see this thing flying in front of you, but you don't really notice anything around you that might be useful.
Okay.
But there is just this creature in front of you.
So there's the downed log.
Yes. And
And
as
then
this
the-
thing begins to flap its wings one more time,
Oh boy.
you do notice a bit of a spark igniting around kind of the edge of its wings as it begins to ignite. I'm gonna give you a reaction, Sage.
Stop,
Do whatever
drop,
you
and
want.
roll. It's on fire.
Pick anything you want to do. I'm gonna give you one chance to act before
I
we
grabbed
turn
the
it over to
fire
everybody.
hose.
Before what?
Before we turn it over to everybody,
Oh, okay.
you get one shot.
To-
One
to
opportunity.
slap him.
Just do sunny day so that it's a quick and painless death.
Oh my god.
Burn me.
No.
Enact immolation initiative.
Execute immolation
This
protocols.
is not good. Is there everything is dry?
No, you're in a quite well, yeah.
Kind
The weather was much more dry than it has been. It's not quite as humid as it has been.
Okay. But I'm gonna have Sage is going to dig up some dirt, try to get to the more wet
Blackmail.
dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get some to dig deep on this guy.
Yeah.
Tax evasion in 2006. Okay.
No, just kind of we're trying to find some mud here.
Okay.
Can we do a
Look for
mud
some
check?
Or
Or am I allowed? Even if it's just dirt.
You
that's
want
fine.
to do like a mud slap sand attack
Yeah,
type
yeah,
deal?
yeah.
Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
Throw it up. I add 6 to whatever you get.
Okay.
Sounds good, yeah.
21.
21.
Blimey.
Sage, in this moment, as you're kind of holding this bramble shield up, you scoop up a glob of mud and you do your best slurp and or derby. And
Yes.
Slurpee.
and it just smacks this creature in the face. Everyone else, I'm going to unfreeze time here. Phoebe, you're taking your second step over this log, and as soon as you feel that crunch, you see this moth-like creature beginning to flare its wings up, and there's this little fiery ridge all around it. And as you instinctively go to cover your eyes, this big glob of mud just goes like all up the side of it. The fire goes up into the trees.
Oh boy.
No.
And sets part of the canopy alight.
Oh no.
We started a forest fire.
You didn't start a forest fire. This thing did. As the Breloom kind of like ushers the little shroomishes out from behind a shield and gives Sage the nod, and they all go, ooh, and kind of skitter off behind a tree.
Okay.
And then the Breloom steps back out and looks ready to fight with you.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
We're not going to roll initiative because it's one creature. That was its action.
Okay.
Does anybody want to do anything specific in this moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you want to go first?
Yeah, mine's pretty easy.
Okay, it's all going to happen at once.
Wadsworth will try to shoot some water up at the flame.
Okay.
For the trees.
I would like to personally insight, investigate, Pokemon handling, whatever. Take a look at this moth to see if it is maybe a prior desert resident that is frustrated by the jungle, or if they are.
Oh, it seems pretty mad at them.
Okay. So let's do an insight check from Milo.
Sure.
Let's do a nature check from Wadsworth, or you can roll damage for a water attack,
Okay.
so to speak. What's D up to in this moment?
Yeah, following pretty much Milo's suit, throw out doubloon and take care of the canopy. Make
Okay.
sure that it doesn't catch on fire, and then D will pull out the Pokédex to scan this thing
Awesome.
to gain any sort of additional information from it. Like
Yeah.
maybe what move that was, or in like its other capabilities.
Sure. Let's get a looky-loo, and then let me know what you're curious about.
Okay. I will do. Well, do you want me to just roll for doubloon real quick for his thing?
We'll just say, are you just making it rain?
No, because
Or are we
he
doing like
can't. He can't make it rain.
Or are we doing like a water?
It'd be like a water gun.
Sure. Go ahead and roll damage on water gun for doubloon. And we'll add that to Wadsworth's damage for water pulse.
11,
Okay.
and then
And then we'll do a Pokedex check. So 14 and 11, so 25 water. Okay, the fire's gonna go out pretty well.
Nice.
Sweet.
And then 19 for the Pokedex
19
check.
on the Pokedex. This creature in front of you is a Volcarona, native to Xantha.
Okay.
Nothing too out of the ordinary there. How'd you do on your insight while we're at
14.
it? 14. The two of you, between the two scans, you realize this is a native resident of old school Xantha, pre-jungling.
Okay.
And it seems irritated at the noise.
The noise
The noise
of the
of the shroomish.
oh, shut up.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very much, from what you guys are gathering, is a nocturnal resident of Xantha. So it seems to be adapting to the new environment as best it can. It has no problem clearing jungle if it's in the way.
Right.
But the move that it used was Heat Wave, which is dangerous. My two boys, you doing anything in this moment?
Heat wave.
Well, Bentley was going to send out Rose, but like as
Yeah.
he was about to do that,
Because this is all happening at once. If Rose wants to contribute to putting out the fire, you're there.
Put out the forest fire.
If you
Okay.
want to do something else, though, let me know.
Well, would he have been able to see like the other water boys doing that already?
This is all going to happen at once.
Okay, so I'll just send out Rose then.
Yeah, go for it. If she's doing any kind of water move, we're just going to roll damage for it because you're shooting at a whole canopy of trees. It's hard
Okay,
to miss.
I mean she just helped the other water boys with a water pulse to try and put the fire
Perfect. Let's go ahead and throw some damage. How effectively does it go down?
out. 10.
10? Awesome. So we're up to 35 damage total on the fire that is burning. CJ, you and the boys, you doing anything? And also Bentley proper if you're doing anything else.
I mean, seeing is that's pretty much handled.
It's all happening at once.
CJ's
So
just
nothing's happened yet.
well. When the fire begins,
Yeah.
I'll say CJ will look around to see where Bang is because
Yeah.
last he was letting him do his thing.
He's swanging through some trees. He's probably like about to jump to a branch that's catching fire and is like,
Bruh.
big smile, arms out, like, I'm gonna punch something.
Yeah, fucking do it, Bang.
Punch the flames.
Crash will ready some water.
Sure.
If shit gets out of control, he'll kind of
Okay.
corral it best
I like
he
it.
can.
Amazing.
Bentley will just run over to where Phoebe is to try and interpose between the Volcarona and the Shroomish.
Okay.
Defend the tiny mush.
As we unfreeze this moment of time, Pokemon are sent out, water gets shot up into the trees. It's basically raining in here now. And there's like a little bit of soot kind of just sopping to the ground. It's a little nasty.
Okay.
Sage, you continue to kind of have this little glow, and you're acutely aware of those little shroomishes in the corner, and you're like dead set, eyes locked on this Volcarona. Phoebes, I'm going to ask for a free perception check from you, or
Okay.
insight to Sage. I'm curious what you see in this moment. I'm using Phoebe as my anchor point for this scene. As this Volcarona is getting dripped on, it's got mud in its face, and it's kind of clearing itself off. It seems very uncomfortable. 7. Okay. Sage is glowing slightly, but no more than he has been the last couple days.
In this area.
Yeah. So you're like, okay, nothing too
He's still
shady or
having
out
a
of the
good time.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sage, in this moment, I'm gonna let you figure out how you would let everyone know. You're also aware of the other 6 humans in the area. They're about 60 feet out and closing fast.
What?
Yep. So Sage, I'm gonna let you have that information. You can do whatever you want with it. You can do whatever you can with it. As we jump back to this Volcarona,
How many?
this Volcarona flaps its wings one more time, kind of singeing slightly some of the nearby trees, but the water's already coming down. As it shakes off the mud,
Yeah.
and just very irritated, just flies off. As Sage, you're
Okay.
like, that's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Northwest, 30 feet out, 6 figures. Humanoids.
Okay. Humanoids.
This is your turf right now.
Um,
They're encroaching on it.
From just one direction.
Yep, they're all coming. I will tell you, Sage will know they're moving in a squad formation. There are 3 up and 3 back, and they're staggered.
Okay, that doesn't sound good. He's gonna put up a bramble patch
Okay.
in the there's not a pathway.
No,
But
not at
just
all.
the direction they're coming
the
from.
only pathway is the one that you're
He's
making.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
But they are coming in from just the brush.
Okay, so he's gonna put a bramble patch from the direction that he knows they're coming, and he's gonna turn and try to make like a human shape with his vines.
Okay.
And
This
be
was
like
Phoebe's.
lots.
He's coming
Yeah.
that way.
This was Phoebe's
yeah.
insight check
Yeah.
in advance. As Sage is like, well, just a bunch of little branches are shooting out of the vines. You're
Yeah.
like, what's up, man?
That's cool.
Others! Others! Danger! It's at this
He's
point,
trying.
now I will have everyone roll initiative.
don't have
Starting
any
us
money.
off,
I don't know.
I'm going to ask you guys a very legitimate question. Which
Oh,
one
boy.
of you is currently holding the tablet?
The tablet?
Oh my god.
God damn it!
Yeah, I mean, it's in my
Dang.
backpack.
It would either
in your
be
backpack?
CJ or I.
It's
yeah.
in my backpack.
Okay.
It is with you?
I would have,
Everyone-
yeah, I would have taken
The
it.
what
put it
now?
back in my backpack.
The tablet.
The tablet.
The
Fuck.
The portable PC,
The
tablet.
Rosetta Stone.
We fucked up.
The portable PC tablet. I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. Who had the chip last? Because I think it might still be with you.
I thought it's in it still.
I took it off.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
we took
it's
it.
not
We
still
took
in
them
there.
apart because we were
Yeah,
like,
I think D
this
has
is.
it. I have the chip. He has the tablet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
All
split
right,
them up.
all right.
You all
Well, that's
here.
kinda good, actually.
I'm gonna ask for a quick retcon. This guy is gonna be in the front
Because he's
because this is our
he's
actual.
the Sith Lord. So
This
he's
is
gotta
our
be-
actual like. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this is squad leader. You all hear in a gruff voice, and I'm gonna ask CJ to make a history check.
Oh boy.
Fan out. Grab the bag.
You're not taking my fucking bag.
So give me a history check, and then I'm gonna set the scene
Not
for you
my
before we
bag
jump
of
in.
rocks. No, sir.
No, sir, no way.
It's an 8.
An 8? Okay. This voice sounds mildly familiar, but also very vague. But you all see 6 fully armed individuals breaking through the tree line. Each one is carrying an assault rifle. Holy shit.
We're about to get shot.
They are in full like SWAT gear, and the 2 guys behind our guy in front are holding riot shields for cover.
Holy shit.
None of them have Pokeballs on them.
No need.
What'd we do, bro? What'd
We
we,
know
do,
that? Okay.
bro?
You can see that right away.
Is there like bramble here be from
There's
Yes,
there's
Sage?
bramble radiating
Here.
out 10 feet around Sage.
Yeah, perfect.
There's
It's
Brian.
bulletproof, right? Assault rifle bulletproof.
It will cut through their armor and harm them.
Yeah.
But that's this guy's turn.
Can,
Okay,
Can
okay.
the bramble eat riot shields?
His turn is
Alright.
fan out, grab the bag.
I mean,
Okay.
Sage is
Okay.
powered up, but let's.
Beautiful.
He doesn't
Milo.
move. He just
he
gives
ju-
the order.
he
Okay.
pops in, sees you guys, locks eyes on his target, gives an order.
Okay, we all hear it though.
You all hear
Cool,
that.
cool,
You
okay.
all see this.
Alright.
Milo, you're up first.
All right.
Come on, Milo.
I am.
Oh, dang it. Bangs before me.
I'm in the back, right? So I
You're in
can
the
just
back.
run away. I'm
You could, yeah. You could just run away.
They're all in
an
front.
idea.
I'm just gonna dip.
Yes, and then so I don't forget real quick, Sage, you also go on initiative 11
What? Huh?
because that is when you would go. So Sage, on your initiative round 11, you're going to take a normal turn.
Okay.
On initiative count 16, you're going to get an enhanced turn where I'm going to let you do a lot more than you can normally do.
Oh.
Because that's what's happening to you in this jungle.
Sage is
You are
mad.
being enhanced the longer you're out here.
Okay.
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 Milo, you're up first.
Mila's gonna run up to the bramble pat
Okay.
Get
and
Bramble.
hold his action
Okay.
with the intent of potentially throwing up the psychic shield
Love it.
should they,
Okay.
Start shooting.
yeah, or
Very good.
potentially huck a noisemaker.
Okay.
We don't have ours.
Very good.
We goofed.
Okay.
We goofed a little.
Green and Boris, as I'm going to call them. Green is back right. He's going to kind of go this way.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
They can
How-
go. They
how
can run
far can they
30
move?
feet, so
Okay.
6 squares. One of them, yeah, this guy's going to hang out in the back. This guy's
Okay.
going to take a more direct route.
Okay.
But they do appear to be moving in a military-esque flanking maneuver around you guys. And they are also going to hold their actions with rifles trained on each and every one of you. But we're going to jump on down. I will tell you, because it would be obvious, blue-green is looking at Phoebe. Other green is looking in the back towards CJ. He seems to be the one whose job it is to grab the pack.
Cool.
Bang, you're up next.
Oh, God.
Isn't Bangs up in the trees?
Yep,
Yeah.
Bang is currently up in this tree right here. He's a monkey god. He can do monkey god things.
Can he look around to see if they've noticed that he's up in the tree, or if they're all looking at?
They do
the
appear to have
children's?
just clocked the bag. They don't seem concerned about any of you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're children.
They-
We have
yeah.
assault rifles.
Yeah.
Should be a
All right,
fairly easy.
Then Bang's gonna hold his action in the tree and spy over CJ, make sure nobody comes in at CJ, and if they do, he's gonna rain down on them.
Rip their
Okay.
arms off.
So you're holding an action in case anybody takes a hostile action towards CJ.
Correct.
Very good.
As I run past, I'm just gonna say to D, like, we should make that armor we were talking about.
Okay.
He's just like, yeah. He's like panicking, like, oh god.
Up next, I'm gonna refer to this as like Guardian Sage. I know
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is Enhanced Sage. She's not
Okay.
actually a Guardian right now. You're just in a place where the Grass Stone has been active for a while. You are currently enhanced in this moment.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna ask you, Sage. What do you want to do? All other things being equal, what in this moment springs to mind to do?
He is gonna. Would he go for the leader or this guy? I think he's gonna go for the guy that's got the rifle aimed at Phoebe,
Okay.
because he's closest.
Yeah. And
Give
what's the
it
goal?
a yank.
He is going to sneakily get some vines coming out here,
Okay.
and then he's gonna try to pull him just straight into the tree, just
Into the
knock
tree?
him out cold.
Nice.
Nice. I love it. I'm gonna have this guy. I would love a stealth check from Sage.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Come on.
Because the terrain is already insane.
Right.
I'm gonna have this guy make a dexterity saving throw.
What am I doing?
Stealth check from
stealth.
Sage.
Okay.
With advantage.
You get advantage. And I'm gonna have our friend Boris here.
Go Sage, come on.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
17.
17 beats 15.
Let's go.
This guy right here. Sage, whether you mean it to happen or not, you grab him around the legs and you bifurcate him on this tree.
Ah!
You reach around and Sage is not here right now. His eyes kind of glaze over. Phoebe, I'll say you're close enough in this moment. You notice his eyes go like a glassy pink. As vines just reach out, grab, and he's just emanating protection and just... And before you even know it, there's just viscera kind of like
Holy
scattered in
shit.
a V formation around the tree.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
My god.
Holy shit.
Boris goes away.
Holy shit.
Boris
Boris
is
is going.
areola.
I thought like really bad nut shot. I didn't think like literally cut him in
Right
half.
here with Phoebe,
Yeah.
all of his gear is on the side of him that flies to this side.
Oh, incredible.
Okay.
He is literally split in half. He is still alive.
What?
As he's just...
This
That
is
won't last
awful.
long.
This is awful.
His pack is right next to you, and spilling out from it are a number of like small canister-looking grenades.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh
So
my.
that was Sage. I say this to you because Phoebe, it's now your turn. Sage does not appear to care or know that he just killed someone. He just killed a man.
Sage?
Just kill the man.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna...
There is also a rifle there if you...
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
pick
don't know
up...
if you want to do that, but...
Well, I'm gonna grab it because I don't want them taking it.
Okay.
So I will take that. I'll take
ruptured
the
testicles.
grenades.
Okay. You want to throw one?
Okay,
It went
maybe-
so well
can
last
I-
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
up to you.
hold off on that.
Okay.
first.
I will...
Shove it in the dying
I'm-
man's mouth.
I'm
and-
mostly being facetious. For anyone that wants to use them, there are currently 3 grenades. They all
Okay.
look different. Each one has a 30-foot throw that you can do.
That you can do. Okay.
And it is a radius effect of varying degrees.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
CJ, while this is going on, I'm going to give you one more shot. Give me another history check.
Okay.
Because now that you're seeing
come
these tactics in play, I want to know if you know what's going on.
It's a 14.
Okay. This is a rocket kill squad.
Okay.
These are not your typical grunts, and I will throw out for CJ to do with this information whatever you will. These guys do not leave witnesses. They will not spare you, and they don't care that you're children.
Right.
And we're in
Factor
the
that
middle
into
of
your
the
decision
jungle,
making.
so, like, it's pretty
This
easy
is
to
not a group that you reason with.
Okay.
That
There's
kind
no,
of
like,
springs to
stop
your
it.
mind. Yeah. So Phoebe, we're gonna
Yes.
jump back to you if you'd like to do anything. If we're throwing a grenade, if we're taking a shot.
I'm grabbing the stuff and I'm gonna be like, go to sleep to the guy. just
Go to sleep.
wait, what's your name?
Wow.
Okay, it's not gonna work. Never mind.
I'll remind you, half of him is over here.
What's your name? That's the last thing you see. 16-year-old girl.
In a
going, "What's
in
your
a
name?"
very bizarre twist of fate, both halves of him seem to be bleeding out. He's not going to live through the end of the round.
Yeah.
But both halves of him are currently alive, so do with that whatever you will in terms of what is your consciousness.
What a great time to check out the inside of the human body.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
wow.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
So I
I'm
know
grabbing the
Not
stuff.
gonna
Yeah.
get this opportunity.
Okay.
I know it's
again.
This is
gruesome.
the same game we've been playing, right?
Yeah.
This isn't like a different game.
No,
This
this
just-
just took like
I know this is gruesome, but I'll explain later. But
And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot a look at Sage like, what is happening right now?
all glassy pink-eyed, they look like stones in
And
the
then-
moment. Just
Okay, I'm gonna try to shout something at Bang.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll pay attention to me.
okay.
I don't know what I would do to try to get Bang's attention. I'll be like, you need to grab that bag and get up in the trees. Because I'd like to see them try to scale the trees.
Okay.
So I'll be like,
Bang,
get
you get up
CJ's
CJ's
bag?
bag. I'll be like, get his bag. Like, get it off of him.
Okay. Bang, you're currently holding your action for if anybody does anything nasty to CJ. So we're a little stuck in this moment.
okay.
Bentley, you're up now as well. And Rose, you guys can take your turns intermittently, and CJ, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay, so Bentley is going to like shepherd the shroomish like out that way, like get away from here kind of thing. And as he's doing that, he'll move around to the other side of Phoebe, and he'll pick up one of those grenades
Okay.
and send out Evinrude.
Okay. E-Root hits the field.
Do I have to roll for
Drone
Evinrude or
strike?
just going off of his thing? Yeah.
E-Root will go on initiative 18 next round.
Okay. So yeah, he's just he'll be explaining to Evinrude what
Bust
his
the tower.
plan is. And then Rose will come over next to Phoebe and like behind Sage, I guess.
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I retcon that?
Yeah, what are you...
I'm gonna yell at CJ to throw the bag because
Okay.
CJ's closer.
Yell to CJ, throw the bag.
I'm
That
like,
makes a little
CJ,
more sense, too.
Throw Bang the bag.
Okay. We'll undo the gorilla,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hawking.
yeah.
You got it.
No charades.
Okay.
Human to
So
human.
Rose will move over. CJ, you've just heard throw the bag to Bang. Bentley, you scoot over here to help hide the shroomish. Rose slides over to Phoebe.
Yeah, so Rose is going to set up Aqua Ring and try to also set up an ice shield in front of Phoebe and Bentley.
Okay.
To go along with that bramble patch shield that we've got going.
Perfect. CJ, you're
Can
up
I
next.
clarify what the oh no grenade does
The
again?
the Oh No grenade is basically a stink bomb, but ramped up. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna start in a 10-foot radius,
And then
and they all have to make a con save or be incapacitated.
Okay.
And then that gas is gonna spread,
so we'll have to make.
and then it's gonna spread.
Saves.
Okay.
And then it's gonna spread until somebody makes a wind that disperses it. It will spread.
Right.
Okay.
Which
I've been
is-
microdosing iocane powder, so it
Yes.
should be immune to all poisons.
That's
God
true.
damn it.
Plus, I mean, doubloon is out. There are many ways to make tailwinds. You guys have options, but that is what the Oh No grenade would do.
I'm gonna take my gun
Okay.
and my knife, my
Yeah.
big knife, making
The
sure that I
knife.
have those on me.
Are you doing the hilted knife or the?
Yeah, the bigger one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take my bag off and throw it at D, and be like, get that to Bang, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
run up behind Phoebe.
You can't have this gun.
And say, give me the gun.
No.
Give me the gun now.
Give me
And
the gun.
if you don't, I'm gonna take it from you.
You're not gonna wrestle it from me.
He has been doing disarm training.
And then I'm gonna
He's playing for
yell. I'm gonna yell to the entire group that this is a kill or be killed moment.
Oh boy. All right, fine. You can have the gun.
It's kill or be kill. You can have the gun.
You know, when you put it that way, I don't want this anymore.
I'll keep these 2 grenades though.
And
Bentley has 1.
and that's fine. You can keep the bag, but I'm gonna take the gun from you, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm on the outside, and I'm gonna make sure that I know where everybody is.
Okay.
trying to keep everybody in front of me.
In front of you.
Yeah, like all of the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
I'm gonna,
I see.
if I can, I'm gonna ready the assault rifle.
Somebody's
You want to ready or do you want to
Come
shoot
on,
him?
this side.
Well, I mean, can I?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an action to shoot.
Then yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot this guy.
Okay.
boy.
Add your dexterity in 3.
Oh boy. Let's hope that young child Team Rocket gun training course
my
comes into
God.
play. It did not.
Well, he's had a gun too, so he's kind of been
Such a
practicing.
bad- that was such a bad roll.
Oh boy. Does he have advantage for practicing?
Absolutely not. No.
It's an 8.
For
An
that
8.
practice he did when he was a
Okay.
kid in the gun range.
On non-moving
You
dummies.
let off a small burst of fire towards which one?
This one.
That dude.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. It ricochets off some trees. This is one of the guys that has a shield.
Okay.
So one of them just kind of ping, and it goes right where his eye was, and just.
Sorry, did Boris
Just
have a
bounces
shield
off.
or no?
No,
Okay.
Boris did not. But I will say, for your guys' edification, this
Yeah.
guy has a shield,
Okay.
and this guy has a shield.
Okay.
The other
Got it.
3 remaining all
That
have
seems
rifles.
silly.
Oh, the shield guys
Yeah.
don't have rifles.
Yeah, why would they be in the back? That's dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah, Team Rocket's stupid.
Yeah.
The shield guys don't have rifles.
Nope.
Okay.
They have like small arms. But they don't seem concerned with you guys at all. They are just moving to close around
Yeah.
to get that bag.
Okay.
That is all they're here for.
Okay.
Everyone else is here to just clean up, but they're not ready for a bunch of kids that have killed people before.
Yeah. Little do you know.
Speaking of which, Orange doesn't see this. Orange is gonna move in there, and he's gonna take 2d6 piercing damage from
See,
Sage.
idiot.
Get him! Get him, Sage! Get him! Get him!
2d6.
Yeah,
Get him!
2d6.
Oh.
Get him!
I rolled some perception for them. This guy does, and he's gonna kind of swing around the side.
Okay.
He's gonna go 30 feet around the side and just be holding.
Nice.
7.
7. Okay, so we're gonna take 7 on Orange fella. Where'd my? There we go. 7 damage on this guy. Okay, they're gonna move in. Blue Gold, seeing what Sage just did, is gonna take a shot at Sage.
Hey, not
Milo, it is at
Yes.
this point I will let you know you are currently in the way.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's hope he's either a really good or a
He
really
levels
bad shot.
he levels the rifle and similar to
Stormtroopers.
CJ, looks down and sees the guy that's been split in half and kind of like starts to angle towards the floor before he shoots, and then kind of shakes his head and like levels it again, but no purchase. He missed.
Okay.
Doubloon, you're up next.
Seeing the guy. Which one just took a shot? The orange guy?
The
This
blue
guy.
one.
Blue guy over here.
Blue guy? Yeah, the blue like looks at Dean and is like, "Is it okay?" And I'm like, "Fucking get him!" And he's just gonna take a shot
Okay.
with a snipe shot.
From where he is, you gonna move at all?
No, he's good right where he is.
Supersonic flight through his head.
Nobody even sees it.
There'll be 15.
15 misses. Oh, I should clarify. 15 hits the armor,
Okay.
and you kind of like.
Okay. Then yeah, seeing that doubloon is going to swoop down, and Dee's just gonna hold up like the bag, and doubloon will just grab it as a free action. I think, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
I'll have him kind of like be transferring and grab onto it.
That'll be it for
Okay.
doubloon.
Me with you.
Crash, you're up next. Wadsworth is after, and then the Lightbird's gonna do something.
Okay.
Oh. Get to
You
see the Lightbird
you've
in
got a
action.
friend in Lightbird, man. All right, so Crash, you're up. Wadsworth, be thinking.
Okay.
Crash.
Are you riding on Crash currently?
Yeah.
Naturally.
With a rifle.
Ain't nothing more scary than a small child riding on a miniature dinosaur carrying an assault rifle.
You're right.
So he's already moved then?
He is living
This
the
is
American
Jurassic
dream.
Park 5.
Is that how that works? Just for our knowledge?
I'll say yeah. I'll say Crash has used
That's
his
fine.
movement to get you there,
Totally
just
fine.
in
Okay.
case. I'm fine rolling with that. That's fine.
I mean, if not, I'm gonna say that Crash just comes up behind CJ and puts him on his back. So that's
Okay.
Either way,
the end
it's gonna
result is the
happen.
same.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
How
I will
far
add
are
also
these
for
guys?
everybody, it's kind of like still dripping. It's effectively raining where you guys are at.
Okay.
Not mechanically,
Right.
but thematically. It's like dripping water all around you
Like,
guys.
oh,
It's still-
really? It's
Like
raining.
It's still a little bit singed.
Classic war scene.
Yeah. You guys are in like full on predator jungle right now.
We're in the Viet Cong.
That's Sage fights dirty, man.
Yeah.
Crash is gonna try to
you gonna
scary
do?
face this
It's the
guy.
Empire
Scary
coming
face
in.
this guy.
Yep.
That's a charisma save?
Yeah.
It's a 16.
Damn.
This guy's not easily shaken, and he just watched his friend get split in half.
That's right.
He's not particularly nervous.
He's
mad.
focused. He's
Yeah.
focused.
The face is not as scary as the half split
I'd be
friend.
afraid.
Yeah. Apparently not.
Wadsworth.
Apparently not.
A shrub just ripped his buddy in half. What's a
yeah.
dinosaur at this point?
Wadsworth is going to hop over here.
Hip Hop Anonymous?
And
Hip Hop by Rhymes is bottomless.
what is his range on confusion?
Confusion should be able to hit anybody.
Okay,
There.
I like that.
Oh my.
Confused leader.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Evolved, yeah. Now that he's a Golduck,
Melt
he's,
their brains.
his range is
Melt
quite
their
substantial.
brains. Melt their
Confuse
brains.
The leader.
The leader.
Attempt. Yeah. that's
Okay. What kind of save?
Charisma.
Charisma again. Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Leaders carry that.
Yeah,
That's
what I was
cocked, but it's
thinking.
not great. Okay. That's an 11.
No dice.
Okay. He is confusion.
Suck it.
Melt his brain.
Suck it, sir.
Confuse his bitch ass.
Oh, the rings are back. The rings of power.
Is confused one of these? I don't think confused is one of these.
I think it is.
We'll do.
Why wouldn't it be, right?
I'll make him cursed or hexed. That's fine. We'll do cursed.
What about confused?
Put one on that just says dead.
Dead. Dead. D-E-D dead. Okay. You
Um,
managed to
12
confuse that
damage.
fellow for 12 damage of the psychic
that, love
variety.
Does anything else happen with the confusion? Or is it just damage?
It's damage and
12.
he's confused, I would assume,
Told him.
right?
But what does this mean?
Does he punch himself? Like,
He is
I
confused.
think it's like he has a
Each
chance
turn
to
he's
do
gonna
his
roll a
action
die.
or
If it's an
not.
even, he takes his turn as normal. If it's odd, he hurts himself.
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
With his gun.
Moving on from
Wow, okay.
moving on from Wadsworth, I'm gonna, because I didn't give out a horse of hurry it up. This is actually gonna be the Leopard. The Leopard is currently in this tree
Sweet.
right here, and that's 5, 10, 15 to that guy. Okay, Milo, I'll let you roll this. Because you're in a tree and you're stealthed right now in the same way that Bang is, I'm gonna give you advantage. And you're gonna add 11.
To a d20.
Yes. We're doing an attack
boy.
roll here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
30.
30. Okay. Milo, I'm gonna let you roll 3d10 piercing damage, and we're gonna knock him prone, and then we're gonna do a bite attack.
Get fucked.
Yeah, for real. So we have to at least
Do you
get
have a thing
30
for prone?
to get through the
13.
armor.
13 more. Okay. These are 25 damage taken total, and then I'm gonna ask you for another attack at advantage because he's prone. We're gonna go for a bite. Same deal at 11.
16.
Okay, your teeth catch on the body armor this time.
Dang.
You watch as Leopard goes straight for a kill shot. Leaps down, knocks this guy prone who's confused. The rifle falls from his hand, and Leopard puts its jaws around his neck and begins to crunch down, but the armor's holding firm.
Ooh.
As it just roars and does that awesome panther shriek on the way down. Like, just grabs him by the shoulder and just flings him to the ground.
And the
Okay.
tree.
Yeah,
So strong.
and the tree. You can use this horse if you want to. Otherwise, Pip can stand
Nay,
it.
bitch.
That works. Yeah.
Nay, bitch.
Silver Blue sees that. Gut instinct is take a
Right,
shot at the
right,
panther that just
yeah.
jumped out of a tree.
Makes sense.
All bets are off when your boss gets knocked down by a panther.
Yeah. Well, you're
That
next.
is gonna hit. Okay. It's a glancing blow for 7 damage total as
I don't
Leopard
want to
takes a
envision
couple
Pip
bullets to
dying.
the side, and the bullets. No one's close enough to see. Never mind. It's a glancing blow. It doesn't even flinch. Just
Wait, so it gets shot?
yeah. Leopard takes 7 damage.
Oh,
Makes no noise of pain.
Oh.
There's no notice of anything.
gotcha. Okay.
Sage, actually, your eyes kind of like come back to normal, and you're like, I'm ready to defend my friends.
Right.
Blissfully unaware of the carnage you just caused.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Okay. He is going to. How far can he reach
With
like his vines?
he can go 20 feet from himself with vines when he is actually Sage.
Right.
And when he's
So
not
can he
actually
reach through the
safe.
bramble?
Yeah, the
get Orange Man?
bramble emanates from you.
Okay.
Just drag him through it.
Yeah, he's gonna try to
Good.
drag him
Just
through the
drag
bramble.
him.
Okay,
through it.
let's do an opposed strength check real quick.
But he's gonna be smart boy and try to grab him by like the hand with the rifle and like
Okay.
tighten it.
Do you
like,
want to try to
incapacitate.
disarm him, or do you want to try to pull him into the bramble?
Yes.
Well, so you can do one or the other,
No, both.
unless there's like a critical
Okay,
fail over here.
I'll
that we
have
do
him try to pull him through the bramble.
Okay.
And then I'm next, right?
both. D is
No.
next. You're not until 15.
Oh yeah, because it's Sage's other turn. Okay,
yeah,
never
this is
mind.
Sage's other turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Bringing up the
so we want to do that. So Sage, I'm gonna have you do a strength check,
Be strong, Sage.
and this guy's gonna make a strength
Sage
check.
is so strong.
I know.
like you're pulling
that
Bentley
little,
away
that
from
little,
the
You gotta
freaking
beat-
June
that
concert.
the little toothy beat.
I'll tell you right now, you gotta be a 15.
Come on, you can do it.
But you're
I
at
believe in you.
advantage
Come on,
because
Sage.
you're
I
in
believe
the
in you.
jungle,
I believe
right?
in you.
No, this is normal Sage. Abnormal Sage, there's no save required. You're just gonna rip this guy into the brambles.
Okay.
Okay, you wrap around the gun, and the gun is like still heated up. It's ready to go. You're like, ah! Ouch! Jeez. D.
I'm running up to Phoebe, and I don't even ask. I grab one of the grenades, and I just pull the pin, and I just huck it.
Okay. It can go. So you get to here.
Yep.
If you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you could hit either of these two. Or you
Can
can
I
throw it in the middle. You can try to hit both.
That's
yeah.
what I want to do.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, he just grabs and just.
I'm gonna be selfish again. I'm gonna shrink a moment down for you. I'm gonna give you a little descriptor.
'Kay.
One of these looks like classic frag grenade. Little green circle, just in case. One looks like very long and slender, and it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. It looks like a kind of a flashbang or stun grenade.
Give me the frag grenade.
Okay.
The
The third
which
one, the third one that's in there, looks almost like, if you're familiar with the concept of a bouncing Betty,
Oh, okay.
tin can full of nails.
Yeah.
Which one did Bentley pick up?
I'll leave that up to you. I'll let you pick first
Well,
because
you
it would
can
have been
just do
gone.
it at random. I don't really care.
Well,
but
would you have looked
Yeah.
at all? Would you?
So
are you
we'll-
just
I
gonna
would have
roll?
just grabbed one. I don't.
Then
I don't
roll-
think Bentley is well versed in.
Then roll a d6. 1 to 2 it's the frag. 3 to 4
I'll
is the
do,
stun.
I'll do
4
a
to...
D3.
Sure, that works too. 1, 2, 3.
It's a 2.
Flash.
2. You have the stun grenade in your hand.
Okay.
So I'll make it easier for you. You have a frag grenade, or you have this like jacked up
Betty.
looking bouncing Betty.
I'll take the frag grenade.
Okay, take the frag grenade. I'm gonna have this guy roll a dexterity save. I'm gonna have this guy roll it at disadvantage because he's prone.
Right.
I'm gonna have Leipard roll it as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that thing is currently on top of
On
this guy.
him, yes.
So
Fair.
I'll let Joel roll for Leipard.
Leipard.
On a dexterity save, you have a +9. It is proficient. That's a natural 1
Oh,
from the
boy.
guy who's prone, so I'm not even gonna worry
It
about
wasn't
him.
even a roll.
And the
Fell
other
out of
guy
my
is
hand.
bad.
15.
Okay, 15. Leipard, you succeed. So you're gonna take half. And I'll let D roll it. It's 4d6 piercing damage.
Get him. Getting some.
Did they both get hit?
Getting some help.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they both failed
I
very,
should
very
do-
badly.
Gracias.
The guy who had disadvantage got a 1. The other guy rolled a 5.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah,
10,
baby.
16,
20?
20.
20 damage.
20 piercing damage.
Yeah.
A piece.
Yeah. Leipard, you only take 10. So we'll just keep in mind you have 17 damage taken, because I might ask you later.
Leipard just went.
So
You
20
take the bulk
there,
of that.
plus the 25 he's at. This guy is up, but not looking. Actually, you can't really tell through his armor. There's a lot of blood pooling around him. And then the orange guy also takes 20, and he is also still up. Just to give you a frame of reference for exactly how much damage Sage just did on accident.
And then I will just kind of open my coat and Hone Edge will just
Okay.
kind of pop up there.
Kind of flitter out.
Yep.
Amazing.
That'll be it.
Okay. We're going to jump back to the top. The guy who is currently prone, does he get a turn?
Odds, baby.
He rolled a
doesn't.
12.
Dang.
So he
So
does.
he gets a turn. However, he's prone, disarmed, and a grenade just went off, and he's got a Leipard at his throat. His training's gonna kick in. He's gonna grab the knife at his belt and try to get Leipard in the gut.
Not the gut.
Which is a 9 plus 7, 16. 16 hits Leipard. Leipard's gonna take a little bit more. That's 5 plus 3 would be 8 more piercing damage to Leipard, so you're up to 25 if memory serves. Yeah, you watch as this guy pulls out this long, like, serrated knife and just right into the gut and just begins to twist. And Lightbird's still, no noise, no flinching. None at all.
What a
This thing is a
psycho.
machine. And from there, he like stabs it in and begins to try to push off, and Lightbird just tightens the grip around, and you can hear that armor starting to like kind of cave in. Milo, it's back to you.
Question.
Sure.
Last time I held my action
Yeah,
and nothing
to
happens.
throw a shield up,
Yeah, could I have sent someone out in lieu of that because nothing happened, or no?
Wow.
In this very bizarre circumstance, I'm going to say no, because you were waiting to throw a shield up just in case.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Just
But we're
figured
going to
it
jump
out
back
as-
to your turn for now.
Okay. I think we've got the leader guy's got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
He's having a rough day.
This guy's
taking a bit of a beating.
These
He's now
two
got
are-
some fragmentation shocks
Yeah.
through him. These two are perfectly healthy. So is this guy.
Okay.
You got 3 untouched kill squad members.
Interesting. I think Monty is gonna send himself out.
Okay. Monty will... Phenomenal. And Monty goes on initiative 15, so we'll add him in, and he'll go next round on 15 with so many others. Okay. Okay, so you send out Monty. That's your action.
Yep.
You want to do anything else? Get a bonus action and a movement. If you want to get out of the way, you want to stay where you are.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
I am gonna tell Monty how dangerous it is, and then he may
Okay.
want to stay in the ball, and he's not gonna.
Yeah, Monty disobeys. He's like, screw that noise.
Get out of here.
We got gun boys here. Got a bunch of gun boys. All right, moving on from there. Green shield guy. He's gonna close the gap. He's gonna attempt to knock CJ off of Crash with the shield.
Oh, good luck.
So CJ, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, Daddy.
Contested by this guy's filthy 20. Oh God.
Gonna do it.
Okay.
An 8.
Crash, you see this guy coming and you're like, yeah, I'm ready. And he just kicks off the ground and you hear this little click from his boots as he and just hits CJ right under the chin with the shield. Fuck. Ooh. The two of you land. CJ, you're prone. And you're
Wanna
gonna
knock
hear a
CJ
small
off of
click.
oh boy.
First one's a 3, second one's a 19 on the dice. CJ, you take, good God, 13 points of piercing damage as you hear a
Ow.
into your gut.
Ouch.
You feel the very sharp and now
Ouch, guys.
very unwelcome sting of
Ouch.
2 bullets going straight through your kidney.
Ouch, guys.
Excuse me.
As you- And you're like, oh!
Okay.
Erud,
Ouch, guys.
you're up next.
That's not good.
And he's gonna turn back and call out, they moved the bag, get the bird.
Get the bird? Oh.
The balloon's currently the one holding the pack.
The balloon!
All right, Evinrude, you're up.
And he goes after all the other ones.
Bentley's
except
gonna
for-
give Evinrude the stun grenade.
Okay.
And just go like Nipsey bug bomb protocol.
Okay.
And Evinrude will fly up and then fly over to here. He has a 45-foot flight speed.
Getting over here is no problem.
Yeah, so he'll be like roughly here,
Between those two?
and then he'll
There.
drop the flashbang from the canopy to try and get like this guy, maybe that guy.
Okay, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 again. All right. In this case, Leipert, I'm gonna have you make a Constitution saving throw. You're not so good at these. You're only gonna add 4, and then all the other guys as well. This is a save all or nothing. So if they make it, they're good. We're gonna start with blue silver. 16, he's good. Then we're gonna do guy on the ground. 2, very bad. He's having a rough day. Orange guy, 19 on the die. Okay,
22 for Lightbird.
awesome. So everybody but the guy on the ground is fine, but the guy on the ground is like digging the knife in and then turns around and hearing the and looks up and then just like his corneas are just sunburnt immediately.
That's what you get.
Since that guy just attacked CJ, can Bang get in there?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, it's Bang's turn again.
So does he get 2 turns now?
So yeah, technically, because you're held action since your last turn.
He's about to get
I'll
punched.
say I'm gonna give you the same deal that Leipert had. I'm gonna let you leap out to this guy
What's
because you're a
happening?
monkey god.
Yep.
So go ahead and throw it. I'm gonna give you advantage because
Yep.
he doesn't know you're coming.
Punched.
His son Wukong.
King Kong is here. You're about to be thrown off a building.
It's good to have Bang back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mama.
It's probably gonna hit. It's like 24.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. Ouch.
It was almost. A
And which
crit.
one are we going
It
for?
was almost a crit.
Mega kick, close combat, karate chop.
Let's do a. I don't know. Yeah, either mega kick or karate chop is one of the two.
I want to like close combat.
I'm not gonna do that
Like,
right now.
get in his
so
face,
we'll just
grunt,
do a big old
and then
kick.
just start
Just like a
beating him.
normal
Yeah.
normal kick.
Make him
Okay.
pudding.
Just coming in
All right,
for
go ahead and throw your damage.
Make him permanently
Yeah.
jelly.
permanently jelly.
Yeah.
It's like mono,
Permanent
but
jelly.
a
Just
physical
jello-
attack by
jelly
Bang.
him permanently.
Yeah.
Then we can jar him
Very
up.
good.
It's pretty good.
15 damage.
15 damage.
Damage.
Okay.
Get
Green
jelly.
guy is taking some damage. All right, that's a good start. Bang, as you jump down, you just grab this guy by the back and just kind of like fling him on his, like, all the way upside down, smash his head into the ground, and then just slam him as he kind of like combat rolls around, pulls the shield back up. But you rung his bell real good. He didn't even know you were there.
Nice.
He's like,
Got a
"Whoa."
concussion.
And then Bang, it's actually your turn now.
He's now that he has him close, he's gonna go for a close combat.
I love it.
Bang's
back, baby.
We'll add 2. Why
Add
not?
2.
We'll add 2. Why not?
Okay, so you have currently you have a +5 to hit. Let's get it, buddy.
Come on.
Don't miss.
It's a 19.
Oh, you're good. 4d12, buddy.
Come on, come on, come on.
These are the monkey kicks we've missed.
Fuck yeah. Where's the D12 for that one? I have to find that.
Do you want this one?
Nah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I just don't know where the D12 went for that one.
All right, here we go.
For this, it's right here.
That's pretty damn good. 24 plus 7.
Good God.
31 damage.
31.
31 puts him at 46. Holy
So which one was
Jesus.
Nah, I was talking about this one.
Okay.
No, it's in my hand. Fucking
Green
idiot.
boy, miraculously, Bang, as you like lunge forward, arms out. You're like, it's been so long since I have had a fight. I am raring for this. You kick clean through the riot shield and it caves in and kind of knocks the wind out of him. You throw it out of the way and you start pummeling him. As he's now just like on the ground reaching for gun, knife, whatever he can get, but you're just like, no, no. He is currently bloodied.
Ain't gonna do that.
He's not looking
that
so
mean?
good
Ain't gonna do
anymore.
that.
He is below half.
Okay.
But he just went from 15 to 46, so I'm not going to tell you by how much.
Okay.
So, he's hurting now. Sage Prime, baby. Your eyes gloss over once more. There's a couple extra threats out here, and you're like, okay, I see you.
He's going to. What?
Don't worry about
It's waiting for you to make a decision.
it. The playlist ended, and it's
Depending
loading
on
the next
how
one.
good your roll is, it'll be happy music or sad music.
Oh my God, no!
Oh,
Don't do that.
it's nice to have Bang back.
Super Sage.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
Super
want to do?
Sage.
Who's your target? Who you
It's
looking
either gonna
at?
be this dude or that guy,
Okay.
but he took a hit,
This
A
guy,
little- a
this
little
guy's
bit.
taken a bit of a walloping, yeah.
a little bit of a wall.
He's taken 27 damage. Silver Blue has now taken
Yeah, the guy in the back
none.
just have like the ground just suck him into the earth and return him to his
You're,
source.
yeah, in this moment, that is technically a thing you could do. If you
Could
want to
he-
return him to the earth.
It sounds
about-
like this
he-
this sage could do
Return him to
literally
the earth.
anything he
Could
wants.
he produce a Venus flytrap?
Yeah.
Have it just come up and then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, yeah.
This-
Like
This
that.
guy?
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy in the back?
I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna roll a dexterity save for him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say in this moment, Sage, your DC is 18 because you're supercharged.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it in front of you.
Okay.
The guy with the shield has no bonus to his dex, which is why he's got the shield. He's moving nice and slow. He's just a
Okay.
wall.
Okay.
But nobody suspects that the ground is just gonna open up and become a Venus flytrap. So no bonus. He has to roll an 18.
Okay. Come on.
It's an 18.
You're kidding.
He pulls a Jean-Claude Van Damme
Get out
as
of
the
here.
Venus flytrap comes up, and he's just doing perfect splits. Looks down and just goes. He's like, no. And you can see his legs are quaking, and Sage, your eyes just.
Wow.
You just focus even harder.
Unreal.
So I'm gonna say he doesn't immediately die, but he is currently restrained. His feet are stuck to either side of this Venus
Trying to
flytrap.
keep it
Do you have a
open.
ring?
Unreal.
Sage, right now, this guy's restrained.
'Kay.
No action required by you at all.
'Kay.
There is a Venus flytrap holding this guy up. Every one of his turns, he has to make that save.
Okay.
And when he fails, it's gonna slam shut and probably like break his legs over his head.
Ow.
Oh God, that would sting.
But depending on when that happens, Sage, you may or may not be conscious for it. Phoebe,
Yes.
you see Sage just look
Scoff
over,
and tickle him.
and this guy is now in like a very perilous position. There is no way he's getting out of there unscathed.
Okay. I'm going to throw out. Who should I throw out?
Another sage.
I throw out Sage too.
Oh, I think I.
Electric
I don't- I
Boogaloo.
have Gleek. I could send out Gleek.
You could send out Gleek.
I'll send out Gleek.
Okay. The Gleeks arrive on the scene. Baby.
grass power going.
Gleek, baby!
I just realized I wrote down a Team Rocket skill quad.
Skill quad.
quad.
Still.
I mean,
Okay, Gleek.
aside from the fact that there's not 4 of them yet,
Gleek, you go
Pretty
on
good.
10 starting next round.
Okay.
Okay.
when we kill another, it'll be the skill quad.
Moving on from Phoebe, unless you're doing anything else. You have a movement still if you want to move.
I think I'm gonna. I'll throw out Gleek right there.
Okay. The Gleeks pop out, they go, Gleek! And they look over and they go, Gleek, 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 Gleek. They seem excited.
Okay.
It's been a while since they've had fresh meat for the slaughter.
I'm gonna tell the Gleeks. I'll be like, keep an eye out over here. They're trying to come around.
Okay.
So he's gonna.
All of them just, Gleek, Gleek, Gleek,
They
Gleek,
do
Gleek.
the flanking
They,
motion.
Yeah.
they all turn and look and they see the Venus flytrap guy and they're like, click, 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 and they just very slowly start jittering towards him. He's like, no, 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 no. After Phoebe is Bentley and then Rose.
Bentley's gonna run over to CJ and take his old shirt out of his pack and use it to plug
yeah.
his,
I forgot
his
CJ was shot.
bullet wounds.
He is mildly oozing.
And he'll yell, Rose, we need help over here! And then Rose will flop her way over and do
Okay.
calming waters on CJ.
Love it. Let's give me a little bit of healing on that CJ. Shabushki.
Heals him for 4 HP.
Okay. A little bit of that bleeding starts to slow, kind of staunches the flow a little bit. You're still hurting, but it's a start. It's a good start. Monty exited the ball this round, so we're going to jump to CJ now. CJ, you've been shot, but the adrenaline's going. You barely notice.
I think
You're more mad that you got punched
You're
in the face
bleeding
with a
out on the
shield.
floor. You've got enough time for a really cool catchphrase before you shoot him in the face.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
I may have stole that one from another universe, but it's fine.
I've never heard it in this universe.
It's an original thought here.
I can act as normal. I just have been shot, so it hurts a little bit.
You're in battle. Adrenaline is flowing.
Yeah.
You barely notice. It hurts. You're like, ow, jeez. But you could spring to your feet and keep going.
Ow, jeez.
Cool.
Then I'm gonna
little.
get up and see where a little opening on this guy's armor is.
There is none. But Bang is making one. He's basically just caving in the armor as much as he can.
Merry
Cool.
Christmas, you filthy animals.
Another original thought.
Does it seem
Never
like
been said.
does it
Never
seem
said.
like my knife getting in there would be enough?
Probably.
Okay, then we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna
What's
The
the point of
slow
the
blade
assault
penetrates
rifle?
the
yeah,
shield.
I'm gonna
Armor
I
piercing
gave you
assault
the
rifle.
assault rifle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I have that too, but
You
like,
do, yeah.
it's more intimate when you kill a person with a knife
And you look
than
them
a
in the
gun.
eye.
So you know,
Yeah.
Watch the life leave their eyes.
That means you're in stabbing distance.
Right. I
might
mean, we
be.
all are.
Yeah.
We're the three feral boys are going
Yeah.
going death mode on this man.
I need
Yeah.
the gun. It's a do or die situation,
yeah, you
and I
took
put it
the
on my
gun.
back.
Well, I tried to use
Yeah.
the gun, it didn't work,
Okay.
and Bang
Alright.
is
So
now
now
he goes to knife.
Bang
All
is
right.
now fucking
All of the
with this
things
guy.
being equal,
Okay.
you would like to use a knife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm
Because
here
I'm
for
not
it.
gonna spray
No.
bullets at
No.
Bang because Bang is just trying
You're good.
to just
I'm
kill
here
this
for
guy.
it. I'm
He's
here
trying
for
to
it.
beat him to death.
If that's how you would do it, whip that knife out. Let's go. You have advantage. The guys.
Go.
Whip it out.
You're flanking
Whip
with
it
Bang.
out.
It's big knife. I don't know what the damage is on big knife.
Don't worry about it. See if you hit first.
Do you
Okay,
have
start
little
there.
knife?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I have two
He
knives.
has a knife,
have two
and then he
knives.
has a knife that he's
I
got.
have
pushing at
I
this
have not a
point.
knife and a knife.
We'll cover it in a bit. He's got weapons now.
I just gotta get you a medium knife.
The big knife
I don't
is
know what
named
the
Bang,
bonus
little
is
knife
here,
is
but
It's
it's
it is your dexterity plus 3.
okay. So
23.
22.
22. Yeah. CJ, you'd notice a beginning to form crack. There's like a neck plate to prevent you from doing exactly what you want to do. As Bang sees you coming, shreds it off the armor, and you now just see it's basically like a turtleneck protecting him from oblivion.
Cool.
As you kind of slip in with this knife, I'm gonna have you roll 4d4 and add your dexterity.
Cool, man.
As you just shove the hilt of this knife up there and tap the button on the back.
Yep. That's exactly correct.
And glitter comes out.
Yes.
8,
Confetti.
9, 10, 11,
You did it.
plus my dex.
Yeah, plus your dex.
So 13.
13. CJ, how do you want to kill this guy?
Yeah, so
You are
CJ,
taking a human life right now.
CJ's gonna walk up to this guy and be like,
But it's
he's not gonna say
Take
it,
a
he's gonna
life.
know it's his job,
yeah.
and he just did a better job at his job, so he's gonna kneel down and he's just gonna press the button on his neck, and then he's gonna turn to Bang and he's gonna say go, and
Okay.
Bang's gonna go up in this tree.
All right. There is a sputtering of air and a moment of recognition. See. As the light leaves this guy's eyes. We'll deal with that later.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna remove green from the board.
Bye-bye.
Green is gone.
2 down.
As you jam a knife through this guy's jugular. That's a little violent, but you know, that's where we're at these days. Okay. Moving on from CJ is our favorite restrained guy. I'll roll it for you guys
Yeah.
again. If this isn't an 18, this guy is in a bad way.
Jean-Claude Van Damme
A
didn't
7.
do it this time.
As
Yeah.
he sees the gleeks and they're like, gleek, 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 gleek. He's like, what are those things?
What horrors!
And his legs just snap and go above him as this massive fly trap snaps shut and then just slowly returns to the earth. And you can just see like a foot and an arm just sticking out of the top of this thing.
He would rather be eaten than deal with the gleeks.
Bye, guy.
Whatever that is worse.
Yeah.
Eggs over there?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Faces on him. That's so weird.
Fucking.
Orange heard his order. He's gonna take a shot at Doubloon.
No!
And then he's gonna take some damage for being in the bramble patch.
Doubloon, you must live.
Can I make an attempt to block it? Or no?
Thought he'd block it or something. He's
No.
I'm
He-Man.
gonna say give me an intelligence check and maybe we can reduce the damage, but it's a little indirect at the
Okay.
moment. Because that is a
Wolf.
25
Yeah,
to hit
no,
Doubloon.
absolutely
Oh
not.
no, Doubloon! Doubloon!
Doubloon, that is
happening.
14 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a strength save.
Doubloon!
Jesus. Okay, hold
Come on, buddy.
Dodge it! You can still dodge
You
it.
said strength save?
Strength save from Doubloon.
Do the Matrix move.
16.
16. Okay. The bullets kind of graze through you. One of them clips you in the foot, and you start to drop the bag. You stay airborne, but you drop about 5 feet closer to the ground. As you're like, no, I have this thing. And then another bullet kind of riddles through the underside of your wing. You're flying a little sideways, but you're still hanging in there.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
He's going to head up into that tree that's closest to him.
Did
Yeah.
you do bramble damage?
Oh, yeah,
No.
go ahead and roll your bramble damage for this guy.
We
'cause he's
need
gonna
all
end
of
his
it.
turn there.
We need all of it.
gonna
Sorry
do
to
it right
interrupt,
now.
Evan. 5
Five.
damage.
Awesome.
Tag it on.
Okay.
All right, continue.
Perfect. There we go. So he's flying up in the tree.
Yeah, he's going to drop the bag into like a branch to have it like hook.
Yeah.
And then seeing the guy, he's just going to take a
it's easy.
shot at him.
Awesome. Yeah, you kind of fly up and you're like, you You heard me.
We tried
And
to
the
do
doubloon
that
falls out of the
Jordan
tree.
and I were
last
doing
session.
One of these branches
How'd you do
has
on
to
that?
work.
2.
Bad? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
All right. You take another
Maybe if
shot,
you-
but
I don't
you're
like
starting to
this.
hurt.
Yeah.
This is a different kind of pain than doubloon is used to.
Yeah.
Doubloon's used to getting like hit by elemental blasts, not so much projectiles.
Correct.
Done it.
Crash.
He's undone it.
Just put him on. Just put him. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna take too long. Crash, you're up. Wadsworth, you're on deck.
Okay.
I'm in too deep.
Wadsworth is gonna help Doubloon stay in the tree. Okay.
Crash is gonna look at CJ and be like, "You good?" And CJ will be like, "I'm good," and he'll grab him, and then we're
Okay.
gonna run over here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Crash begins to circle around the trees in the back.
Yep.
Awesome. Following on from Crash, Wadsworth, you're up.
Yep.
He's
Wadsworth
doing a flanking maneuver.
confused the leader last time,
Yeah.
correct?
He did. He is still confused.
Gonna try to jump over the bramble. Or
Okay. The
whatever.
bramble does not affect your pals.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Only hurts your
And
enemies.
he will try to
Sage
side
is very
strike that
important.
guy.
The guy on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's an attack roll, you have advantage because he's prone.
Okay.
As you basically like run through the bramble, Sage just carves a little pathway for you, clearing spots for your feet as a long purple blade kind of shoots out of your hand.
16.
16 misses. As you bring this psionic blade down, you hear this little whirring of gears as a little buckler shield pops out of this guy's gauntlet and he catches it on the side and there's this resonating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant the orange guy.
Oh.
I don't know if that changes anything, but that's where he is.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll let that resolve because that still misses his AC as well. But as you kind of run through and carve at him, same deal. There's this little buckler that pops out.
That's fine.
And in that moment, you know what? Heat of the moment. We're not going to worry about it. Leipard is just going to make 2 attacks at the guy on the ground.
Okay.
So he's going to attempt to just kill this guy. He's got advantage plus 11 on the first one.
29
Yep, that'll do.
and a 28.
Okay. I don't think this guy can live because you're going to roll 5 dice and he has 5 hit points left. So, Leipard, in this moment, will, similar to Bang, see that there's a weak spot and a neck plate, kind of grab that with the jaws, fling it clear, dig the paws in, and just shoot the claws into this guy's shoulder.
Do the cat meeting thing?
Yeah, but just like each time it's just ripping off layers of armor. And then there's just this very quiet and discreet just as the guy goes still.
Okay.
Bye. You're not cursed anymore with the ring, but you're dead.
You're cursed with death.
Cursed with
After
death.
that is a silver blue guy who, seeing again that things are not going well, is going to turn his gaze towards Evinrude, knowing that you guys have air support. And does a 17 hit Evinrude?
Yes.
Okay. Evinrude, we are gonna take a little bit of punishment here. That is 26 points of piercing damage to Evinrude.
What?
Very high roll. Holy cow. It's been 3d10 every time.
Jeez Louise.
That was a very high roll. As he just spins and 2 burst shots just go clean through Evinrude's little thorax.
No.
This poor guy has been through the ringer at the hands of
Yeah, for real.
many a ne'er-do-well. Sage.
Sage, actual
You
Sage.
are still blissfully unaware that you've now killed 2 men. There are
God.
2 threats remaining to your pals
Yes.
in front of you.
Yes, yes.
And you're actually you in this moment. What would you like to do, Sage?
Sage is... He's gonna go into the bramble, but he's like staying in the cover of it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the
he's-
bramble moves with you.
Oh,
it's,
okay,
it's
okay.
centered on you,
Okay, so he's just
but
gonna
it'll move with you.
move up a little bit closer.
Okay.
Just push the little bramble a little closer.
Okay.
And then while that guy's distracted by Evinrude,
Uh-huh.
he is going to try to grab him by the ankles and just pull him.
Pull him into the
Pull
bramble
him
again.
into the bramble.
He
Okay.
is really strong.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to make opposed strength checks.
Okay.
You guys got a +2. It's 13 over here.
15. Oh, actually 14. But
That's okay. Still wins. Sage, as you just gotcha, grab him by the ankles and just drag him in. If you pull him into the bramble, he's gonna take 2d6.
Yes.
Go for
Orange guy or this guy?
That guy.
it. Silver blue. Our pal who is thus
Milo's
far
gonna
taken no
wince,
damage.
expecting a gross dismemberment.
Yeah, and
then
instead
he
it's
just-
like, hey, come here.
It's 7.
Okay, it's a slow drag just into brambles. He's like, ow, ow, ow. Oh, he's like, look, I got it so quick. What the heck? Why? And Sage is like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to be mean. But Sage, in that
Don't know how to be
moment,
mean.
as you grow, one of the leaves in your hair just turns like a nice autumn brownish orange. But still is like, it looks like you got a
Frosted tips,
highlight.
baby.
Yeah. He got one of his leaves highlighted over the weekend. Okay. Following
All the
that,
sunlight.
yeah, following that moment, it's Gleek.
Ho, 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 ho.
Who
Okay.
you were jittering excitedly towards this
that
fellow.
man, yeah.
That is no longer relevant.
Dead leader, burial danceroo.
Mine.
Yes. That is always an option if you want to burial danceroo. I'm never gonna put that on your sheet, but just know, Gleek, if something
That's-
dies near you,
Let's make another go.
He is going to move up a little bit, and then he's gonna yoke bomb Mr. Orange.
yoke bomb Mr. Orange.
Bomb Mr. Orange.
All right,
It's
hit
a
him with a yoke.
sentence that's never been said.
In
Get
this
him.
universe. Yeah.
Yoke bomb him.
All right.
Yoke bomb Mr. Orange.
That's the 12.
A 12?
Huh?
That'll miss, unfortunately.
Ow.
As you throw a bunch of eggs towards this guy, they just all in the ground around him is covered in yolk.
Now you're gonna slip into the bramble.
Perhaps.
You're already in the bramble.
Hurt
Wait.
yourself again.
Yeah, jumping from
Stand
there, we
within
have
him.
D. You're up, buddy.
Orange guy's the one that shot Doubloon, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
As seeing that, D just kind of reaches in the air to grab Hone Edge and it'll wrap around his arm.
Uh-huh.
And I just leap over all that bramble.
Yeah.
And I'll flank with Wadsworth and I just take just right to his neck.
I'll allow it. Give me a shot.
Advantage because flanking?
Yeah. Oh, I'm here for it, baby. Let's go.
22.
Yeah, that'll do.
Because that's
Nice.
with
Strike
Hone
orange
Edges.
guy.
Noise.
Okay, there's a pretty real chance that this
Oh, excuse
ends
me,
poorly for
20.
him.
I thought it was a 7. I was looking at
Don't
meat
worry about
stuff.
it.
So,
still hits. 20's good.
alright, so yeah, it's just going to be for a slash.
Yeah.
Wahaha. 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points of sloshing.
You've been
This guy
sloshed.
is still alive.
Okay.
However, you do manage to jam Honage about 1.5 inches into the back of his neck. And you cut through armor and it like digs in. The armor saves his life, but you still get in there and you kind of like drag the blade on the way out to get a nice little steel cut on his back.
Just for flavor wise, D's gonna kick him in the back towards Wadsworth, hoping to kind of get him into like his sword.
I love it. That's amazing. We're gonna
Get
jump
kicked.
back to the top of the round. We have Milo again.
Yep.
Milo, you're here.
Milo!
I'm gonna run over to this tree.
Okay, you run to that tree. You
Watch
are
out
there.
for that
You arrive at the
tree.
tree.
I'm gonna beckon for Doubloon to
Okay.
come down.
Sure.
To my
Doubloon is
glove.
a Doubloon is a bird. I will say if he would otherwise be unwilling, you can jump in the way. Otherwise, Doubloon
That's his brother's
sees
friend.
you and
so,
is like, okay.
yeah.
He won't go for a while, but you're like Doubloon, and
I'm,
he's like,
I'm gonna do one thing when he lands.
okay, I like it.
That's it.
Erud, this little turd nugget just shot you,
He did.
and is now face down in the brambles.
You're about to get
What would
shot.
you like to do?
So Evinrude is going to set up a double team from his vantage point above to try and like throw this dude off. Hopefully not get shot again. And then
Yeah.
he's just gonna meditate and try for an ancient power.
I love it. All right, buddy.
Come on, Evinrude. Gotta have it. Didn't get it. 8.
Too much zhuzh.
Yep.
And sadly, with it being a ranged attack, I'm not going to put you at disadvantage, but it doesn't give you advantage for him being prone. As you throw these rocks, they just kind of like scatter along. You hit them, but it's the same deal. These guys have some thick armor. It might be worth scavenging later. But we'll deal with that when we have to. Bang!
Bangs up in this tree.
Okay. You just going up?
Yeah, no.
Further up.
Yeah.
He already did,
Yeah,
because
you're
that's
going up in the tree.
CJ's thing. He can he can be like, go do that. So he already did. So
You're going up in the tree.
now he's gonna come down and land on this guy.
You're gonna land on that guy.
And go for
I want from you. I want it at advantage because he's prone.
Go for a close combat.
Okay. He's prone and flanked by a couple dudes. So let's see what you got.
It's an 18.
Nice. That'll hit. All right, Bangarang.
Bangarang, let's go.
They go all the way over there.
Interestingly appropriate song for Bang.
Everybody needs a theme song. We got Mortars and we got Bangs.
Mortis is, oh my god, he's coming back. I don't even remember what that was, but it's so good.
It's Soul Siphon.
Soul
Oh,
Siphon.
yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's why that's where the name came from.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Yeah.
17.
No, the name you came up with was a song, and it just happened to be
17
awesome.
damage to blue silver.
To Blue Silver.
Blue Steel.
He is still
He's just
he's still pretty healthy, but that's a good hit. Bang, as you like land on his back and kind of crunch on his spine a bit. Same deal. That armor really saves him. Some thick armor, but that's a good hit.
Okay. Never mind.
Sage. Activated Sage.
Uh-oh.
What do you want to do?
Boy, oh boy.
You got 2 guys left.
Lift
them both up.
Stage.
One is much worse off than the other.
That the orange man.
Orange one is looking
So
much
aggressive.
worse.
Okay.
But in this moment, Sage, you kind of see that like D and Wadsworth might have him covered.
Okay.
Not to say Bang doesn't have this guy,
Right.
but
But he is holding him too.
yeah. But do with that information what you will.
So he's not going to do this lightly because Sage has luscious locks.
Yeah.
He's going to pluck one of the big leaves,
Okay.
and it's just going to turn very sharp and glowing,
Yeah.
and he's going to run in. Well, like pull and like run in, and then just slash him.
Which one? You go for the silver blue?
Silver man.
I want from you.
My God.
It's Jason Bourne.
I want an
He's beginning
attack
to
roll,
believe.
and I want an attack roll from Sage.
Okay.
I want it at advantage.
Okay.
And I want you to add double your normal attack bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And if you kill him, we'll talk about it.
So
please. Do you have any?
what's my
I'll
what
tell you what the
attack-
damage is if you hit it, but whatever your normal attack is, it should be 6, so you're
Okay.
going to add 12.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
yeah,
art
it's-
of this
it's
if it hits.
Roll
you
again.
have advantage,
Advantage.
and you're adding 12.
Oh, that might do it. 28.
28?
28, yeah.
Sage, I want you to roll 4d10 grass damage for me.
Oh my God.
And if this kills him, we'll talk about it.
believe.
I can't protect my friends.
Oh, just a big vine with a head leaf sword. I will decapitate this man.
The anticipation, yeah.
4d10, sorry.
20.
D10s.
D10s.
4d10s.
Oh.
Reroll.
Those are
They were
12s.
crappy.
Sorry.
Reroll them. It is a
Sorry.
gift.
Wrong
a
die.
gift from the D&D
Wrong die.
gods.
4d10.
These
The
guys?
ones that you roll
Yep,
with the
the
D100,
hundos.
yeah.
These fellas.
They need more.
No. 4?
Yep, 4 of those.
Here we go.
Four of those bad boys.
You rolled a 20 with a 12.
Come
so
on.
Let's do better.
3, 4,
not.
10, 15.
15.
You killed him by 2. Okay.
Bye.
Wait, you went after silver blue.
Just kidding.
You know what?
It's fine.
You know what? In this moment,
Technically,
Sage,
he's in Bramble too.
he is in
Oh,
Bramble.
he's been brambled.
Throw me another 2d6.
2d6. You need,
Just
Come on, come on.
two
Come
sevens.
on.
curious.
And he moved him twice, so 46.
Yeah, you need to roll 2 sevens.
Okay, what's the total that you have right now?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Higher than 16. Silver blue. As he's being dragged towards you, Sage, you're like, yeah, come on. I'm going to bring you to my friends, and they're going to teach you a lesson. And you're like, or I will. And you begin whipping around this massive glowing leaf. Tia, I'm going to ask you a
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Which type do you prefer, poison or fairy? It says no bearing on what's about to happen. You let me know.
Poison.
Poison. Sage, as you run forward, your tiny little legs carrying you, and suddenly they're slightly larger, longer strides. As you begin salivating at the thought of saving your friends.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna save them. And you leap up, and that purple gloss leaves your eyes as from the top of your head, this massive rafflesia sprouts. And the area around you immediately becomes scented as... What's Sage's favorite smell?
Phoebe's musk.
Jinkies.
Like
Her sweatiest shirt.
like fresh rain.
Fresh rain.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole area around you begins to smell like
that.
fresh rain.
Oh, mama.
With a tinge of iron in the air as you bring this razor leaf down
of all the
and just
blood.
carve
There is
through the guy on the
plenty.
ground.
Plenty of blood.
As Sage, you see his gun and just... Glue. As you turn your eyes to Orange Guy, he's like... Oh no. As the Gleeks are like... Gleek.
Closing in.
And there's egg all over the ground. D, you're standing there with an axe. These guys have orders not to surrender. He will fight you to the last
Oh
man.
boy.
But congratulations, Sage.
Let's
Yes!
go.
Welcome
Get
to the next
dead.
level.
Oh
Phoebe,
my god.
it's your turn. As you see a very dapper Gloom. That rafflesia is still like
A little-
combed and
okay.
and treated, and it's just emitting this like caustic-looking gas that just smells like fresh rain.
Does Sage still have the head leaf sword?
In this moment, yeah, but the leaf detached from you will eventually perish.
Wilt
But
away.
yeah, you basically have like one of those like long whip sword things with a razor leaf at the end. We can talk about that.
Blimey.
Okay, but Phoebe, in this moment, what are you thinking? As all of your friends have kind of just dispersed around you, you were the focus of this entire fight, and now suddenly everybody's like all around you.
I mean, I'll be like, it looks like everyone's got it covered. So I'm just gonna try to do my best, BB, and cheer for everybody.
Okay.
Hype,
You
hype,
can
hype,
help.
hype.
You can help somebody
I can.
because that's what BB does as a bonus
I can,
action. You
hey?
just use your turn to give somebody advantage on something.
Okay, who's next?
Bentley, Rose, Monty, CJ,
Let me roll this
and then Doubloon from your turn, and then we'll go from there.
I'll do Monty. Monty's closest to me.
Monty's hyped.
Yeah.
All right, Monty, you get hyped up by Team Mom.
Get him!
Bentley,
Yeah.
you're up, buddy.
Well, after yelling at CJ, like, you're injured, where are you going? He's
There's
long
just
gone.
blood pooling off
Yeah.
the side of Crash.
Bentley will
Just a
run
trail
over.
of it.
He'll
Yeah.
run over to Phoebe and just yell encouragement to Sage after the
Yeah.
Did you
dominance.
see that?
Yeah. Sage spins back and just goes, gloom and doom.
And Rose will run to try and close the gap to
Yes.
CJ to continue to play medic.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm busy.
Monty,
Yes.
you're hyped.
Yep.
There's one guy left.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
He's annoyed
Yeah.
that he hasn't partaken in the last couple life-threatening battles.
Yeah.
And he's gonna Dark Pulse on.
Autumn Man.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make you a similar deal. If you kill him, we'll talk about it.
Get autumned.
9 damage, and
Is whether or not he hurts himself.
he does hurt himself.
Okay. All right.
Does Dark Pulse just automatically hit?
Yeah.
baller.
It automatically hits
That's
up
sweet.
to I think 3 targets, and then you
Yep.
make an intelligence save, and you take damage
Based on how many people
based on how many
go
people you
for.
hit if you fail.
Oh, okay.
So it's a risky play. However, in this moment, it's not so risky. I'm gonna similarly, I'm gonna turn the floor over to Monty, and I'm gonna let you take the reins here. If something's happening that you don't want to happen, you can stop it. But as you fly out and you see this threat to your pals, he just took a shot at Doubloon. He's in close quarters with Wadsworth. He's sizing up all of your friends. The Gleeks are cheering you on ominously. And Phoebe's like, you can do it! And you see Sage out there who's like, gloom and doom, gloom and doom. You go, okay. And you just take one of your talons up and just carve a little bit up your tum-tums. A little bit of darkness kind of pools around your talon and up into your wings. And these little flechettes shoot out and they stick into this fella. In a rare twist of fate, Monty, as those dark flechettes jab into the final guy, D, as you're like ringing the axe back, you just see 3 arrows of pure darkness shunt into this guy's shoulder and like collarbone as he just crumples to the ground. And as awesome as this music is, we're no longer in initiative. Sage, that grassy glow all around you just wells up inside for later.
Nice.
Just to house clean this up real quick, I will have Doubloon come land.
Yeah.
And taking a page out of what happened with Trumbeak, aka Boomer, I want to take out that feather and address Doubloon with it to see if it helps his wing out.
Absolutely,
and help heal him.
Okay.
With the giant feather.
In this moment, unbeknownst to D or really anybody, as soon as that feather makes contact, I'm going to jump to Doubloon's sheet here, and you now have a 60-foot fly speed.
Jesus Christ.
Giggity.
Let's go.
And your wing, you're still banged up. That doesn't heal you at all, but for the future,
Makes you fast.
it prevents your... Yeah, it prevents that wound from affecting your flight. Because you're like, I feel so fast. Thank you. Balk and squawk.
I thought that would heal him.
It does not. However,
Thanks, buddy.
there are now 4 2/2 of corpses all around you guys.
Yeah, Bentley's gonna go over to the one that CJ killed.
Okay. The guy with the knife wound in the jugular?
Yes, and just try and see if he can find any kind of like identification on his person, like.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Six.
6. No ID. No nothing.
Okay.
These guys, so far from what you can see, full-scale body armor, ammunition, weapons, shields, whatever they need. Nothing that says what they are. No dog tags. Nothing at first pass that sticks out to you.
Is
That's
there
what
like
they
the
might be.
Red Rocket R on them or no?
No.
Okay, perfect.
No. These guys are completely off the grid kill squad. And they were expecting a couple kids in the jungle.
Right.
And that's exactly
Basically, they were
That is exactly
to
what
lift
we
the
got.
veil a bit. They knew someone had the tablet, and they knew someone turned it on, and someone plugged in that chip. They didn't know anything else.
Right.
They saw 5 kids and
Right.
went easy peasy.
Great.
Threaten them, grab the bag, we're good,
Yeah.
and you guys came out swinging.
Not today.
idiots.
CJ's gonna do the same thing, but to the leader and like take off his helmet if he has a helmet on and see if he
does
knows
have
who
a
he
helmet on.
is.
Yeah. CJ, as you take the helmet off, you see dear old dad.
Oh boy.
What?
But slightly younger.
Oh boy.
And you realize
Oh boy.
it's not your dad.
Oh boy.
It's your brother,
Oh boy.
Theo Jr.
Oh boy.
As you kind of take the helmet off,
That was the leader guy?
Yeah.
you see very, very short, like crew cut blonde hair staring out at you from these now just completely lifeless, solid gray eyes. Just staring ahead. It's been a few years since you've been home. He would have been probably 19. There's no sign of like stubble or anything. He's still a kid, like you guys. But he stuck it out, and you got away.
Gonna fall to my knees. Kind of like under my breath, like talk to myself, be like, Why are you here? Why are you part of? Why are you leading? Just kind of like hold him and like cry
Yeah.
over the top of him.
Yeah. This is now the second sibling that you have witnessed the final moments of. As Bang kind of backs up a little bit, puts a big meaty like paw on the small of your back, and then just kind of takes a few steps away from you. Gives you a minute to breathe.
Drew.
Yeah.
Doing a quick kind of survey around.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna I'd like to take stock of weapons, ammunitions, grenades, armor, everything like that.
Yeah. 3 assault rifles, two little handguns,
Mm-hmm.
one exceptionally dented riot shield, and there would be 4 sets of intact adult-sized body armor.
Okay, I would like to take all of that, and I'm gonna kind of put it in a pile,
Sure.
kind of near where Phoebe and Bentley are, and just
Awesome.
kind of begin taking stock.
I'll help you out.
I'm not gonna go anywhere near CJ.
Okay.
Seeing as what it is, I'll
Yeah,
leave
then-
that body as it.
For that time, ignore
She's, like,
ignore.
removing the shoes. Like I'm not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Then ignore 1 set of body armor, a rifle,
God
and
damn
a
it.
small pistol for them.
No.
Okay, so then
Ignore me.
who would you mind giving me the rundown again one more time?
3 sets of armor. If we're not touching that one, 3 sets of armor, 2 rifles, 2 pistols, a dented riot shield. The armor is much too big for you guys as it fits. You would have to take it in, modify it, if you want to do that.
A small ask.
Yeah.
Evan Root and
Talking
Rose
about the boy
will
genius there.
go back
Yeah.
to Bentley, and he'll call them both back.
Okay. But yeah, you all see CJ cradling the head of the leader of this kill squad.
He dead. He's not knocked out. The Liper killed him.
He is dead.
That's
As the Liper just
He's
very
not like,
silently.
he's not rolling death saves, and I could like stabilize him.
You could try. You don't know. You want to make a medicine check?
Yeah, I mean, if it seems like something that like he's not that far gone,
Throw me a medicine check.
I would definitely try.
You gotta cry hard enough. That's movie
The
rules.
tear has to fall onto
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
face.
Ash Ketchum
Yeah.
rules. Does it land on his face? Probably not.
It's a
Probably not.
9 total.
9 total. Far as you can tell, there's no sign of breathing or anything, but it is thick armor, and you're not really sure how to do like the check the pulse thing. And the body's still warm. That's like your only hint. You're like, well, he's not cold.
Maybe.
Hi.
I'd yell at Phoebe
Sage
then.
did the final hit, right?
For that
No,
guy?
not
Was
for
No,
that
that
later.
was the
All
the
the mirror.
silver
It
guy.
was the
Yeah,
Liper.
that
The
was
Liper
silver-
killed him.
Yeah.
I'd yell at Phoebe then.
Okay.
Phoebe, come here.
Okay.
Is there anything you can do? This is my brother.
I can try.
Give me a medicine check, Phoebe.
13.
There is a very faint pulse. And you gather if he wakes up, it won't be for long. And he
Okay.
does have a crushed windpipe. There is like the shallowest, reediest breath
Right.
coming through one side of his now busted nose as he's just. And there's this little whistling sound that's just barely escaping. He's got a couple minutes if you can wake him up.
If you can wake him up.
If you can wake him up, he might have a couple minutes. They won't be comfortable,
Yeah.
and he might not be able to speak.
Right.
But given the tools and accessories that you have on hand right now,
Yeah.
you could maybe wake him up for a couple minutes. If you had a
I'll
full-scale hospital and some surgeons,
Maybe.
you might be able to help him.
Right.
Or an ambrosia.
Or an ambrosia.
That's true.
That's your call.
I can try to wake him up. He might have a couple minutes, and then I have our last ambrosia.
I have one still.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Just kidding. I mean, the one I have one. you want me to use it?
Yes and no.
Just like half? No. I'm just kidding.
Sage will just very surreptitiously pull the bramble patch away. Gloom.
Can you make like a little, a nice little fluffy pillow?
Yeah, he can
For the-
manipulate a little grassy
Yeah.
terrain pillow.
Yeah.
Under there.
Soft.
Yeah.
He makes it brambly. No, I'm just kidding.
Just one needle,
kidding,
like
I'm
just
kidding.
through the back of the neck. You're
I
like,
know.
shh, go to sleep.
No, no.
Make this easy. Okay.
And then he'll make it smell like nice.
Yeah.
Like fresh rain.
Fresh rain.
Fresh rain, baby. Okay.
I'm just gonna hand the ambrosia to you, like put it in your palm. I'm not gonna say anything. And then sit there. I'll do whatever you want to do.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do. For CJ,
Uh-huh.
shocking to see his brother in this role.
Sure. Yeah.
Didn't think he would be here,
No, not at all.
which is why CJ went so savage.
Uh-huh. He was a
Um,
grunt just like you. But he stuck it out. It's been a few years.
But I mean, he's older than you by a while.
Yeah.
So
He's
he
a couple
would've-
years older, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even when you left, you would have been pretty well into it then.
Yeah.
Right?
So he's lived a full life.
A full healthy 19 years.
What I'm saying is,
Welcome to
it's
the wagon trail.
interesting to see
That's just D's input.
He didn't die
brother.
this time. Yeah.
be the leader of one of
It is-
these groups.
It is surprising
Like,
in ranking.
yeah, like he had
in-
no reason.
In age or drive, not necessarily.
He had
but
no
for-
reason to take this route. He could have just.
Gotcha.
My thought would be like, he's too young to be put in that position, but he was put in that position because they knew it'd be you're going after your younger brother.
Well, they didn't know that. They didn't
yeah,
know we
that
had
is
it.
correct. They don't know who turned on the tablet.
They just
And
sent.
this is going to start to click for CJ now that you're not in a full combat situation.
Right.
Those tablets are very easy to track.
Yeah,
And your sister's real smart about making sure they recover every last bit of technology.
yeah.
You start to kind of connect it. If it was pulled out of that stone breaker, they probably went to its last known location, found what they found, realized someone had destroyed their toy, and then it just switched back on.
Whoops.
So they came out probably expecting Haxorus to be reanimated in some way, ready to take it down. Found a couple kids in the woods.
Oh, 'cause it's like moving again?
Yeah.
It's really hard to separate me and CJ currently.
Uh-huh. You want to talk it out? Let's talk it out. Figure it out. Let me help you. Here for you.
I personally
Yeah.
just kind of want to let him die
Okay.
because
it's not CJ.
metagame wise, it's better to just keep the ambrosia for us because we don't know where that's gonna go,
Uh-huh.
Right.
and I don't know what the situation looks like if we keep him alive.
Right.
I mean, we let him just
We have a
leave,
fun hostage
and then he goes
situation.
back and reports information, and it becomes a bigger problem in the future.
I mean, he.
But it's CJ's brother.
Uh-huh. I'll let you determine how close you guys were. If at all.
I would say not really, but still, it's like
Right.
you
Yeah.
have a,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can not let your brother die.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even if you're not that close. I mean, if it was my brother, I'd say.
Is it a Tia or Phoebe?
That's a Phoebe.
If it helps you
Yeah.
at all.
it-
I'm an only child, but
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't have to make tough decisions like this.
Woohoo! Only Kid Squad.
I'm gonna move to use the ambrosia
Okay.
and kind of like look up and look around
Uh-huh.
and see what everybody else is doing,
Uh-huh.
and see like if everybody's watching me
They're probably all giving you space, I imagine.
or if everybody's doing their own thing.
I'm not looking at you, bro. I'm
Yeah.
looking at this sweet gear. There's like
Yeah.
they got knee pads. I
they're
like knee
divvying
pads.
up all the toys from your brother's dead friends.
Yeah, cool knee pads. Can I have the knee pads, guys?
I'm just there with you. And
Yeah.
I said I'd do whatever you want to do.
As I rip the helmet off of one of his buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just be like trying to move continued toward Green Gate, whatever direction that is, and try and see like where we want to set up camp that isn't close to the carnage, I guess.
What are you doing?
I'm helping out Doubloon.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
helping.
This is
This is
CJ's decision to
100%
make.
CJ's
I know.
decision.
I don't want to do it, but I feel like CJ would.
Do what you gotta do, man.
I will ask one somewhat meta question is I don't know if it's worth seeing who else the other people were.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It's just your whole family, and then you have to pick.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking terrible. Who's already dead?
What do you think I am?
Who's your favorite?
As a player,
Cousin
the other
Fred, I
guy
love
that you
Cousin
killed
Fred.
knew who you were.
Yeah, I know.
So
Uncle Todd.
that might infer like who he was traveling with to be like he was with full douchebag squad or like that's a bunch of kids and they were, kind of deal. That might help.
Would it help?
Say what?
Yeah, I
Like
feel
if
like
he
that's just
takes
gonna
all the
make it
helmets
worse.
off of
Oh,
all the
yeah,
people,
yes,
it
yes.
might be like there's a bunch of like douchers with him. He's like these people suck and like this is definitely looks like a situation he was forced into versus like
Well, I mean, either way.
Can I think back to
Yeah.
that as CJ and be like, since the guy said my name, he probably knew me, but I wasn't thinking about it. Can
If
I
you
like
look, if you go
think
look at
about
his
it?
face, maybe because he had a mask on,
Right.
he had a helmet. You just jammed him right in the windpipe, cut
Don't
off
have a
his
helmet
air.
anymore. We took that shit.
Yeah.
I don't. It might help.
It's up to you.
It's not a bad idea.
In this moment that we have stretched out, what's your decision, CJ?
CJ would ask Phoebe if she can wake him up and like let me talk to him.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'll be able to talk to you unless you use the ambrosia.
Yes or no's only, or rock paper scissors.
All right. Just do what you can.
Okay.
And I'm going to back up and I'm going to go walk over to the one that I killed and see who that is.
Okay.
If I know who it is.
Give me a perception or history check. Dealer's choice.
Ugh.
Because you've been gone for a while. Anybody that you might recognize would have aged a few years.
7.
7. This guy doesn't ring a bell, but his face is also kind of smashed in.
Fair.
He seemed to know you.
He doesn't recognize like the teeth alignment, like a dental chart.
No, that's
Yeah, I can't read his teeth.
It's not. They're not from Wakanda. They don't have like the blue tattoo
I
inside
can't
the lip.
reconstruct his face with
In
my
your
ghostly
mind.
abilities.
Zoom and enhance.
I mean, you're the
no.
famous one in Team Rocket, so it would
Yeah.
make more sense
Yeah.
that the
You're-
group would know you
yeah.
and you would.
You're the runaway.
For
but-
sure.
Yeah. So Phoebe,
Yeah.
if your goal is to wake up Theo Jr.,
Yeah, do I have some like smelling salts?
yes, but we're gonna make a medicine check.
Sage.
And the medicine check is gonna determine how long you have.
Just cracks him. Oh no, with his nostrils. That'll wake him up.
Fuck.
Good God, it smells like death.
And then
And
he
then he
died.
goes.
That'd be a horrible way to go.
17.
That's good. All right. CJ, while you're walking around the other bodies, not recognizing anybody, you hear this awful wheezing sound. As your brother sits up, one eye swollen shut, the other one just trained on you. And there's just that awful gasping wheeze. And you can see 4 puncture marks where massive canine teeth went in and twisted.
Fuck.
Phoebe, you would know his neck is shattered. There's nothing down.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna talk. Maybe he can write.
He can't. No, his neck is literally like severed within.
He's a
He's
quadriplegic.
fully paralyzed.
Oh, he's
the head.
paralyzed.
The
Fully
head is no
paralyzed.
longer part of anything else.
Fully paralyzed.
It's just held there by skin.
Okay, we're gonna have to Stephen Hawking this.
But as he,
Blinks.
as that one eye looks at you, and just like blinks a bunch, trying to tell you something, and the mouth kind of lulls open, and just a bunch of blood begins to ooze out.
Why are you here? You didn't have to do this.
A-R-P-O-C-R. And then he's gone.
Oh.
I know.
And then he fades. The light goes out in that one opened eye. And his head just lolls back to silence, and there's one final wheeze. Just,
I heard this, right?
yep.
Okay.
I'll say you and CJ barely hear this wheezing whisper. And that was all he could get through.
I thought it was gonna be he was out in Oprah as the main villain of the Laris region.
I mean,
Everybody gets a moon touched. You get a moon touch, and you
Honestly,
get moon touched.
makes
Everybody
sense.
gets.
H-A-R-P-O-C-R?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then he seemed to have died
I don't know
mid-breath.
how you got Oprah from that.
Well, Harpo is her like company because it's
Oh, it
Oprah
is?
backwards.
Oh.
Like,
Is this an anagram that I'm not following, or?
He's a big fan of Oprah.
Yeah. Huge fan. And then you see my red string conspiracy board of all the
Yeah.
stuff that Oprah does.
CJ. History check, disadvantage.
this is gonna go well.
I need a 15.
This is gonna go so well. Oh wow. Look
Come
at
on,
that.
CJ.
Come on, Jordan.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Jordan.
I wanted the second roll to be the good roll. It's a 7.
7. Nothing clicking right now.
Oh.
How long do we have to use the ambrosia?
10 days.
Oh, okay.
He's
So
just
this
gonna
isn't like.
yeah, he's gonna weekend at Bernie's him for a week and then decide.
Just pull him into the manor and keep him in my room. It's
Hey guys,
Joel said
I'm
when
here
we
for
were out of the
dinner.
room.
fucking horrible.
Just weekend at Bernie's in for 9 days while he decides.
God, that's
Just
awful.
reeks in his room.
Yeah, just a
It's
rotten
my decomposing
corpse.
brother. I haven't decided if I want to bring him back yet or not.
Oh God.
I feel like
Like,
it's super savage if I don't.
Phoebe, would you stop the Gleeks from performing a burial danceroo?
On his brother?
No.
In general.
They know where you're not looking. But would you stop them?
Oh. No.
You're
Okay.
too focused over here.
Yeah. I'm not Gleek.
They move over to one of the bodies that has been very recently stripped of its body armor and just kind of left on the side.
Yeah.
And you just hear a very quiet gleek, 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 gleek. And there's this massive purple beam shoots off into the sky.
Burial Danceroo.
Just did a burial danceroo.
And in its place is just a pair of pants, some boots, and a turtleneck, and a helmet. Everything else is gone.
This is Dee's first time seeing this, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
As they just, and they all, as they're chanting in a circle, they go, clink, clink, clink,
No.
and then they look back and they're like, clink, 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 and then they hop back and they just go back to their normal jittery ways.
I'll just go to DM. It's just a burial dancer. Anyway, this guy had like the shield thing, right? It like expands.
Yeah, they that is
Yeah,
worth
yeah,
noting.
burial
The
dancer.
all of the left arm gauntlets that they have do have a button they can press on the inside of the hand, kind of like almost like an Ant-Man button,
Okay.
and it will pop out a
A buckler
like
shield?
bladed buckler shield.
I like this.
How many?
I like this.
There are 3. It's only the left arms.
Okay.
So right now there's 3. There's a 4th one if you strip
Can
Theo Jr. of his
we
armor.
replicate this?
Um,
Declan
Easy.
Blackwater. What's your middle name?
Josiah. I have no idea.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Never.
Josiah.
Yeah. In this moment,
Yes.
I'm gonna say, D, give me an intelligence check. Milo, you can do an Arcana check
Okay.
as to could you replicate these bladed gauntlets.
Oh, cool.
I'm just curious what you guys notice.
12.
11.
Okay, it is definitely metal that you've never seen before.
Oh.
It's not reminiscent of the Haxorus in any way. It doesn't look like the steel of like Honage.
Mm-hmm.
It seems lightweight, foldable, some kind of alloy of something. Completely undented from where Wadsworth brought down a psionic blade that was empowered by a source stone.
Interesting.
Okay.
And Milo, I will tell you from your Arcana check, even though it's low, this is not a naturally occurring metal. This was made.
Okay.
Someone made this.
Interesting.
Muy
Someone
interesante.
made this.
But yes, right now, if you were to... I'm not counting Theo Jr.'s stuff.
Okay.
So you have 3 of those gauntlets. There is a 4th one, but right now, you have 3.
Okay. I'll just put the 3 down for now, and then I'll wait for CJ's permission.
Okay.
I want to spitball here an idea with D. Just thinking a bit like, dude, these are like pretty cool. It might be kind of cool like if our teams had them. However, what if we could make a bunch of these in a way of like we could toss out and make a dome that we could like go in, like a bunker. If there's like a big blast coming, you know what I mean?
I can talk with Ansem. He seems doomsday savvy. That'd be a question for
Just
him.
kicking around and like you could throw it out like a net and then we can like just hide in it.
Yeah, we're kind of having this conversation, and like your back is towards where the barrel dancer is, and I'm like, totally. Like if I just work with Ansem, and I'm like just looking at Gleek,
And the Gleek's like, Gleek, Gleek, Gleek. And they're all spinning ominously in a circle while they hop in a circle. Gleek, Gleek,
you know, that's not the
Gleek.
scariest thing I've
Gleek.
ever seen.
Gleek,
Shockingly.
Gleek, Gleek. And another one goes.
What?
They have now sent a second one off to wherever it
The
goes.
split in half guy, or was
No,
it the
no, that'll require some stitching first.
Yeah.
Needs to be
They need a full body.
So 2 of the, what was it?
Two of
How
the 3
There
who are
were
not Theo
6.
Jr.
There were
there were
6.
6.
Okay.
One was ripped in half.
Yes.
One was eaten and returned to the earth.
Yes.
One
Or the ripped in half one becomes 2 dust skulls because they only need 1 eye.
They just share it between them like
one
the
is
creepy
CJ's
witches.
brother. Therefore, there's 3 left that we're getting gear from, and
Yes.
they're dancing away the remaining bits.
Yeah, they're just sending off the body and any trace that it was ever there, leaving behind whatever they were wearing that's
Just
not armor
the
that's been
equipment.
taken.
Okay.
Even the ripped in half guy, I'm still gonna take like if there's any
Yeah,
scraps. from him.
the armor on the sides is still intact,
Yeah.
but like the functional bits of armor are gone.
Which is fine because
But you would have a 4th,
Heck
like
yeah.
kind of gauntlet buckler.
Cool.
How many guns are there? Did you say?
There are 2 unless you take the one from
2 rifles, 2
Theo,
pistols.
and there are 2 pistols.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4
Too
then.
many.
Yes, because Sage, in a moment of triumph, did shatter one. To be like, aha, this fight is over. And then he's like, there's another.
Violence isn't the answer. Is he just like,
while everybody's-
cut him open?
He just bent the gun back, so it just... Whoever shoots this gun next will be sorely mistaken.
While everybody's doing their things,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call out Chicky Baby.
Okay.
Um,
She's like, hey, oh no.
I'm gonna need your help in a minute.
She's like, all right, I got you.
And then I'm gonna
What you
start
need?
taking all of the stuff that was on my brother off of my brother.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
CJ, you find in the course of your investigation a couple things that are familiar to you. Colloquially known as boost boots, you never bothered to learn the actual name. You have boots that effectively allow you to jump really far, really fast, similar to how that guy knocked you off of Crash. Your brother's got one of those. Not one, he has a set of those.
One
He has
boost boot.
Yeah, one boost boot.
One boost boot, yes. One whole boost boot.
So you have boost boots.
Pair of moon shoes.
It's
whole
worth
boost
noting there is another set of those on the guy that had the shield. So you have
I'll take one.
total of 2 sets of boost
Yeah.
He
boots.
has
mark
moon
it.
shoes.
2
of
boost
Nick
boots.
2 boost
Jr.'s
boots.
commercial fame.
Yeah.
You find a similar sort of pauldron buckler dealio, which CJ will know can... It was a prototype that your sister was working on when you left, which most of the stuff was. You were happy to test it. A lot of it is basically, like moon shoes at first, and then they ramp it up and ramp it up and ramp it up. So you're seeing the final product of a lot of first drafts. That sort of shield buckler, the idea was to counterattack even some of the deadliest melee hits that a Pokemon could dish out for close quarters execution.
Didn't work.
So to speak, it adds +3 to your AC.
Okay.
If something is coming at you, you can just throw it up, but it effectively boosts your AC by 3 against melee attacks. Does nothing for range. The one thing I will throw to you that your sister was worried about at the time was fire. Fire would cause the entire system to short out and would cause permanent damage to the limb.
Wow.
You have no idea if that got fixed.
Remember what I said about the dome?
Who can say?
I don't want to make an oven.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the whatever alloy she mixed it with is much stronger than the stuff she was using a couple years ago, but just to throw you a little extra there. Your brother also has basically just a belt of grenades, if you want to take that. And then several extra magazines for his rifle, which has been pretty heavily modified, but I don't know if your friends will let you keep it, but it is there.
At this
there for
point,
you.
fucking just take it.
It's a,
Like-
yeah, it is a heavily modified rifle that does in fact shoot armor-piercing rounds. It is designed to take down steel-type Pokemon.
Ow!
Because they were expecting to run into the Haxorus.
Okay.
And based on how things went with the Haxorus last time, they may have lost control once before, so they weren't going to do that again.
Cool. Once I do that, I am going to pull him over to the nearest tree
Okay.
and prop him up against it.
Yeah. His head, very sickeningly, is just resting sideways on his shoulder.
And then I'm gonna tell Chicky Baby to make as many vines as possible to hold him down.
Okay. Vines grow around him.
And then I'm gonna give him the ambrosia.
Okay. Yeah, there's this awful snapping of bone sound as his neck reattaches, and as all of his various wounds close up, heal over, and I was dead.
Yeah.
I know I died.
Yeah.
I know you. You're so familiar. Crispin?
Theo, why are you here?
Recovery. We were...
It's not.
Old project came back online.
I guess that's not what I mean. Why are you leading one of the kill squads?
What do you mean, why? You left. I didn't. This is the family business.
But you don't have to be doing this.
I know I don't have to be. I chose this. I chose to lead this mission.
Why?
Because last time, I let Cordelia take the lead. And she never came back. I wasn't about to lose another one. Although I guess I lost myself.
Yeah.
Who are you traveling with? We saw a bunch of kids.
It's they're my friends. So, who did you think it was, the Haxorus?
How do you know about that?
Because we took it down.
That was you too?
Yeah.
What happened to Cordelia?
She died.
How?
So we were...
You kill her too?
I didn't kill her. Just like I didn't kill you.
Your friends kill her?
Nope. So that Haxorus that you sent went to Xantha and really did a number on the town.
Yeah, it was supposed to.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
Yeah, the tests were going great.
So we went there, and when we were there, it got in a fight with a Steelix, and Corey was down there, and things didn't go well from there.
Yeah, I know, I read the report. We just lost track of her after the blimp went down.
Yeah. Well, things with the Steelix didn't go well. was pissed. Things with the Haxorus didn't go well. It was pissed. She lost control. She died.
How am I back? Why am I back?
I brought you back because I couldn't let you die.
If you could do that, why not bring back Cordelia?
It's not something I could do then. And it's probably not something I can do again.
Why waste it on me? Tables were turned. I'd have left you in the dirt.
Yeah, I know.
You left the family.
I'm better than you, Theo. That's why I left. I'm better than our whole family.
Better. Whatever. You know, Dad's gonna be pissed.
When is he not pissed?
Sorry. That's just classic sibling line.
Mm-hmm.
Dad's gonna kill you.
Dad's gonna be so mad.
gonna be so mad.
He's gonna be so mad you killed me and then brought me back. You loser. He's gonna be
Let
so
me die, you
pissed.
fucking idiot.
He's gonna be so mad that you brought me back from death, from literal death.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so
He's
pissed.
gonna be so pissed.
So what happens now?
I don't know, man.
You gonna let me out of this tree?
No. You can figure that out.
Chicky baby.
Chicky baby. I'm watching this.
Chicky baby, you take 11 points of slashing damage
Oh boy.
as a knife extends from behind Theo's back and slices through your vines as he rolls away and begins to run.
I shoot him in the leg with a rifle.
Okay.
Can I have Sage try to
Roll an attack.
grab his feet?
Roll me an attack.
Okay. An attack?
Yep.
An attack!
Hey, at least I shot him in the leg.
No, it's just, yeah.
Well, we don't know if you did.
12?
Misses.
Okay.
Well, if that missed, this missed.
Yeah. Theo Jr. starts running, CJ. And it's at this point you look down to where he was, and there's an earpiece with a little green light on the side.
I'm gonna pick it up,
Uh-huh.
put it in my ear,
Yeah.
jump on Crash, and yell at Bang to stop him. And we're gonna go after him.
Okay.
Can I ask Monty to go try to stop him?
Yeah, Monty could join the chase.
Yeah, he's not gonna, but I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
You're
You're like, Monty, after him!
and he's like, no.
Okay.
And
He
then
refuses the order.
in just time's going too quick, like whatever, and I'll send out Shimmer to go.
Chase him down?
Yeah.
Just really grinding that in.
After Bentley hears
Wow.
the gunshot, he'll run back from where he was like planning us to set up camp and run back to like the carnage area.
Okay. In this instance, Crash, give me an investigation or survival check. Dealer's choice.
Buddy. Running through the jungle.
18.
He's
18.
got no clothes on, but he's
Crash,
got a
you
knife.
see plenty of signs of somebody not caring that they're leaving a trail. Snapped branches, moved aside brush,
Gonna follow that.
and you're just trailing this guy. You are faster than him, but the terrain is not super kind to you. You're both running through difficult terrain. But you are faster. You will eventually catch him, so you think, as Shimmer just little birds their way through, kind of catches up to you, looks at you, it's like, hey. What's up?
Nice.
As you guys kind of take off a little bit further. It's around this time, CJ, that a frankly alarmingly large branch gets let go off to the side of this path for negligible damage. As it swings out to smack you in the face, Crash just bites through it, spins around, and just sees Theo there with a little sidearm in his boot that you had just removed, kind of like strapped to his leg. Pulls it out, points it to you, and pulls the trigger.
My God.
What?
And that's where we're going to call it today. Because this has been intense. It's been a lot. Their foes defeated and disarmed, the gang can only hope the sounds they're hearing from the jungle don't spell disaster for CJ. If you enjoyed this episode of Boarding Party, please consider leaving a like on the video to show your support. If you'd like to see more of the Tots and stay up to date on the Laris region, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you can join the discussion in our Discord servers, or check out the post show still rolling and get a recap of every session with myself and the crew. There are also links if you'd like to check out some Boarding Party merch. And let us know in the comments below what you thought about the dangerous Team Rocket assault and the quick use of ambrosia. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next week when CJ gets a message from home.